Am I fucking live right now? Yeah. Okay. What the fuck is happening? Okay, so my shit is working. All right. What the fuck? OBS says I'm not live, but if you go to my channels, I'm fucking live. I don't understand. Well, whatever. I guess we'll roll with it. I guess. Ugh.
Xbox Ally X.
The best game library.
My God. Okay, so I'm sick, but honestly, fuck it. You know, I was editing a video. I didn't even know this was happening. I guess yesterday was opening night live, apparently.
And take it with me on a portable device.
Big question a lot of players have is how are PC games
Show me Devil May Cry 6. I will bust everywhere.
Going to play like they do on PC.
I don't think I mean, I'll try to yell and make some good reactions if something cool happens, but hey.
Most titles will perform between 30
I don't even know what we're
frames
expecting
and
from
60
this.
frames per second, but certain games have the potential to hit up to 120 frames per second. As frame rates rise and fall, variable refresh rate or VRR will deliver a consistent and fluid visual experience. Players can further fine-tune a variety of device settings in the command center, from optimizing battery life to remapping buttons.
The Asus Armory Crate has 3 distinctive settings that are really great. There's the silent mode where
You know, this thing was really cool.
There is a performance mode, so you
Not that I want to buy it. It's just cool. Maybe if I'm a kid again, you know. But it's 700 bucks.
Talk about optimizing for handheld.
My God.
It's less about stripping games down and more about ensuring playing the game on a handheld is as easy and effortless as possible. Games that run at 30 frames per second or above will get a should perform well on this device tag. Games that hit 60 frames per second or above will carry a should perform great on this device tag. Games that haven't been tested yet will have a performance check not available yet label. As more games are tested, updated, and optimized for handheld, these labels will evolve over time.
This is about giving players a device with no obstacles to fun. So one example is making sure that it's going to work seamlessly with a controller. Are all menus and prompts working as intended? And are those UI
Liza P, my glorious
sized
king.
for the smaller screen? Another example of an essential compatibility feature is having a gamepad keyboard. If a game passes all these checks, they're
I wonder if they're making Liza
handheld
P2 right
optimized
now.
and will be labeled as such. On the Xbox,
It was a massive cliffhanger at the end of Liza P.
That will curate these titles for players.
I mean, I haven't finished the DLC yet. So maybe they answered the cliffhanger, but hey.
Better graphics, smoother animation. You get to play games the way they were built.
If you're playing Doom the Dark Ages on the PC or the console, you expect an ultra-responsive, fast action FPS experience.
Roblox and IGN.
Doom the Dark Ages will be every bit
I'm surprised
as
they
fast and
even
responsive
mentioned
as
Roblox, considering the recent controversies. But hey,
One of the awesome things about PC is that there are so
Roblox
many
is calling to
places
you.
to
Oh
get
no,
your
the
games.
fuck it
Think
isn't.
about having this unified game library and how it can bring your entire game collection together.
Any recently downloaded and played games from other PC game stores?
Do you ever get that thing when you're sick, where you just forget what your normal voice sounds like?
The Xbox app automatically finds them and will show them in your game library. And right on the Xbox home screen, under most recently played.
My most recently used game should be something that sticks with me everywhere I go, creating a unified user experience.
You're gonna see games you played on Xbox. If it's a PC,
Allegedly, this thing is 700 bucks. I wanna hear it from the horse's mouth.
Cloud. If you're down in your basement and you want to stream direct from your console that you've got upstairs, you're gonna be able to do it.
I'm able to continue to experience the worlds and
Relatively fair
characters
price.
that
I
love
wouldn't say so.
anywhere that I want to play. This is going to be awesome. Now we literally have a device that could go with you everywhere.
I mean, they're competing with the Switch and the Steam Deck, and there was another ROG fucking thing. What the fuck is it called? I forgot what it's called. But yeah, 700. Look at my balls. Keep in mind it's a portable piece. Okay, fair enough. Still though,
thank you so much for being here, and welcome to Cologne, guys. How you doing?
I feel like when you're trying to compete with Nintendo when it comes to handheld consoles, you make it affordable, no?
It's incredibly distracting having the Ally X in front of me. I want to just grab it and have a go, but why don't you tell us, why is Xbox making a handheld right now?
Handheld gaming felt like a really
What's up,
natural
Leo?
next step for Xbox. Being able to break out of the living room and play anywhere is so central to our vision of putting players at the center wherever and however you want to play. And we saw this wave of innovation happening in the handheld space from brands like Asus, and we knew that we could fuel that with so much more energy from Xbox.
Disclaimer, I will be sniffling the entire stream. I hope you guys like snot.
We share the same obsession with our players and our devices and gaming in general. And we just realized that by building a device together, we could do something much more special and much more quickly than either of us could do alone. And so that's what brought us to the Xbox Ally. The Xbox Ally really brings together that power of Xbox with the full freedom of Windows. That means that you can
I think this is the earliest I've ever streamed.
from across storefronts. You can play your Xbox Play Anywhere games natively, and you can stream your console games as well. And really, this is just the beginning. Like, we have such a huge roadmap of improvements that we're going to continue building, continue delivering for our players. We're always listening to feedback, but I'm really excited for
I don't think I'll be ready if they actually show Devil May Cry 6. I don't think I'll be ready. Like, I'll just lose my voice. Bro, can we play a game? Well,
The
no.
design of the ROG Xbox Ally features natural ergonomics, comfort, and user familiarity. These solid contoured grips, familiar with that Xbox controller we all know and love. And so design starts with your hands, right? We think about our opposable thumbs and the really nimble fingertips that we have. These are the tools that we use to write, to pick things up, and definitely to play. And so when you think about the devices as they are in their current generation, it really rests into your palm, and you're using your palm to pick up these devices. And I say it's kind of like a tray-like feel. With the ROG Xbox Ally series devices, it rests into your fingers and then into your palms, and then allows you to curve over, giving you the freedom to use that to play.
I wish it wasn't like universal that you're supposed to talk like good about a product, you know?
It's not as simple though as just taking a controller.
So you don't lose your job. I wish someone would actually, in real time, give me the 2 cents. Give me actual criticism about a damn product. I wish that was a thing, you know? And I guess I'm gonna eat my words if I ever get a sponsor, right? Even if I hate the sponsor, I'm probably gonna talk good about it, you know? So, any good games? It just started like 5 minutes ago, bro.
And then with the ROG Xbox Ally X, you then have the access to the impulse triggers. So then you're able to feel.
We're talking about the Xbox handheld right now.
The game and immersive inside, and in terms of all the things that you would be familiar
I said
with
any good
on your
games.
Xbox controller today.
Yeah.
And so you get all those game-centric cues.
It just started. They haven't showed any good games
So
yet.
like fully fledged and very well optimized for gaming, which is why I need to ask, how has the Windows experience been optimized for gaming, which is primarily what we want to do with an Ally?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this has been a huge collaboration between Asus, Xbox.
Am I not answering your
So we
question?
really thought about like what makes playing
Ask
on
it
Xbox
differently.
unique, and how can we bring those elements together with what makes Windows 11 so great for PC gaming. And that really led to, from my perspective, 3 big features. The first one is the Xbox full screen experience.
No, dude.
The Xbox full screen experience
Alright.
is extremely tailored for
Argue with the wall.
device, for controller navigation. And right from the moment you turn on the Xbox Ally or the Xbox Ally X, you launch directly into this Xbox.
Commented on your Pokemon vid, please check. Yeah, I did, bro. You said like damn, bro, or some shit, right?
The experience itself, but what's not happening. So we've collaborated really deeply with Windows to defer.
There been any good virtual games in this live stream? I answered it. Why are you rage baiting me off fucking rip, bro? I've been streaming for fucking 8 minutes. The live stream started 5 minutes ago. They didn't have the time to show any good games yet. Oh my god.
Bring your full library together in one place in the aggregated library, so you can see all of your installed games from different storefronts. This makes it super easy to launch your games, kind of stay in that Xbox full screen experience for more of your experience.
It's so far. It's way too early to be getting rage baited, bro.
The third feature that we've really invested deeply in.
And watch me lose my voice before Devil May Cry. As if they're gonna show it, bro. I'm in such copium right now.
So deeply, and there's now over 1,000 games that support.
It's all Capcom's fault.
Play Anywhere.
They keep saying we have something new and something new and something new, and it's never Devil May Cry. So every time they say that, I don't know. I want it in my hands.
Ally, just again making that really so seamless.
Pause.
And again, we have a huge roadmap of improvements we're working on together and with the Windows team. So it's really exciting, and I think there's going to be so much more to share, and we're always listening to feedback. But these 3 features, to me, like, are what make the Xbox Ally so special.
So ergonomics, they're locked in. We've also got just a lightweight Windows primed and ready for gaming. Gabe, tell us
Like, I just
about
wish someone would say, you know what, I prefer the Nintendo
partnership with
Switch,
AMD
but
to
this is pretty
really
cool.
make games shine.
But then they would lose their job.
We're really pushing the boundaries of silicon with this device. Efficiency is the Xbox Ally superpower.
Capcom is my goat. I have a bone to pick with Capcom.
Specifically for handhelds. I'm super excited to talk about what's in the Xbox
As
Ally.
much as I love their games, I wish they wouldn't fucking... I don't know. I don't understand why they hate Devil May Cry.
And added MPU. That means you're ready for new frontiers in local AI gaming while having the best efficiency possible on these new amazing generational changes with the Z2 Extreme.
I'm back. Any
For
good
the
games?
normal
Bro,
Xbox
this
Ally,
motherfucker.
we have the Z2A. The first time a handheld
Bro, I bet you were
monster
just
of this
staring at
type
the
has
screen,
been productized for Windows.
waiting
That
for
means
the
amazing
opportunity
performance,
to write
50
that
to
again.
20 watts. Again, efficiency is the superpower. And so for that part,
Suck
I
my
would
dick
say
from the
we
back.
also can include AMD's fluid motion frames. AMD's fluid motion frames bring smoothness and additional frames to allow you to enjoy that wonderful gameplay that's available for thousands of games and only on Windows. Lastly,
Why
I
do
would
you
say
always
we're
say
gonna bring the
hey
power
at the
of
start
AI
of your
to our
stream in
devices.
comments? I'm
So
checking
for
if
both
the
Xbox
chat
Ally
works,
and
because
the
sometimes it
Xbox
doesn't
Ally
work.
X, you'll be able to have Copilot for gaming.
Any good
A
games?
game guide you can
No,
open the Xbox
bro,
menu
it's
that
been
assists you while
going
you play.
for 10 minutes.
Super exciting, Brianna.
They
I think we
haven't
should keep
done
going
anything
way
yet.
longer. Why don't we
I'm
take
gonna
a look
lose my
at how the
mind.
Xbox Ally X works, and I think we should get a camera in here as well so that people at home can look. But
I'm
show
dying.
me how you turn on one of these things.
Yeah, so one thing that's great is there's a fingerprint reader on the power button. But as Don mentioned, we made a lot of improvements in Windows to help add gamepad navigation across the device. So I can
Any
press
new
A
consoles?
to dismiss the lock
Yes,
screen,
actually.
and I can navigate all elements that I would expect to with a gamepad. One of the features I really love is that we've added gamepad indicators to the pin pad. So if you're familiar with them on console, you'll be able to enter your pin or have your own kind of...
All right. You know what? I'm not reading chat anymore. You lost your chat privileges. My nose is running. I hope you can't see that on stream.
Navigation, we really want to give the flexibility to players of how they want to get into their gaming session.
Cool.
So
I'm not going to peek at your pin, don't worry.
No one's going to look like
I'm calling you on Discord.
I'll get my own later, don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay, do that.
So I'm going to quickly put in a pin for this device, and you'll boot right into the Xbox app.
Cool. And what's the first thing we're kind of seeing here?
Yeah, this is that Xbox full screen experience that we've talked
Okay,
about.
you read that.
So
Oh, my
it's
bad.
directly into
I
the experience. It's really
instantly
tailored for
forgot that I
gamepad
even...
navigation for the handheld screen, and again, it doesn't even load those processes that aren't required for gaming. In some of our initial estimates, this shows an estimated 2 gigabytes of savings in memory, which can all go back to your games, which means faster startup times and less idle power draw.
Absolutely. I mean, that was super snappy just to get into that.
Yeah.
Super cool. And I've got to say, big compliments on the library that I can already see. Why don't you run us through a bit of this experience as well?
Yeah. One of the buttons that we've added on this device is a library button, so you can push that, and it'll take you right to your library.
How long is this gonna go on for?
Aggregated library. You'll see these new indicators across the thing. So, hey, these are my games from the Game Pass entitlement. These are the ones installed from other storefronts. And we really want to make sure that when people play a game in the library, they know what save they're doing it. You might be like me and you own the same game across multiple storefronts. Your save files are so important.
Yeah, I'm very guilty of that.
Yeah, and so you want to make sure that when you launch your game, you know where it's coming from, and you're able to kind of
Show me some games already, man.
jump back in where you expect.
Amazing. Can you launch up a game for us? I'm going to let you choose.
Forgive me while I blow my nose.
Let's launch up Gears of War.
Good.
Goodbye.
You can see that the bootloader that we have launches full screen. That really takes you to kind of that immersive experience, so you're not seeing those desktop elements that Dom mentioned previously.
Very cool. Because there's something I use at home on my desktop, which is Game Bar. I use it to access my screenshots. I use it to access all of my friends lists, party chat.
Yeah.
We have a little look at that. How does that operate on the Ally?
Yeah, so one of the main differences between the original Ally and the Xbox Ally is now there's an Xbox button on the device. And so by pressing it, you quickly bring up Game Bar. And this is the optimized view that we shipped last year called Compact Mode. That takes that same widget model that we have before that's completely extensible, but it puts it in a more streamlined, optimized form for these handheld devices. So it lets you quickly get access to device settings, and most importantly, command center.
Nice.
So instead of having multiple overlays that you're juggling, it's all in one overlay and it's all in game bar, and so you can get access to some of those awesome AMD features as well as the Asus features that you've been known for before, to be able to navigate those and adjust those kind of performance settings on the fly.
As a person who is already a multi-device user, it does instantly feel quite familiar as well. Like across my console or my PC, I'm kind of getting this very fluid and connected system. It's really nice.
Yeah.
So we could jump back into Gears of War, but we know this is a fully fledged Windows device.
Yes.
What else can you do with it? Are there other apps that you can use?
Yeah, so one of my favorite features is we've added a new custom task switching view. So by long pressing on the Xbox button, you'll get this new experience where you can quickly bumper between existing applications, as well as go to the Windows desktop if you need to kind of tweak something that you can't do easily. And it really kind of makes it feel fast and fluid. And so if you're using Discord or getting a little hint and edge, you can quickly bumper between them and then go back to your game really smoothly.
So snappy. I absolutely love it. Dom, is there anything else you'd like to add as well to what we're seeing here?
Yeah, I mean, this is really our Xbox experience reimagined for handheld gaming, built in collaboration with Asus, Windows, Xbox, and allows you to have that full immersion and effortless play. But really, games are at the heart of what makes a great Xbox experience, and that's why we're developing a new program called the Handheld Compatibility Program. And this will help you really easily understand what games play well on your device across things like text size, controller navigation. And so we're really excited to announce this program and work very closely with our developer partners on it as well to help you have the best possible gaming experience on your Xbox Ally.
That's so awesome. So all of that, and I hear that you've also brought a little video for us to check out. Should we just load that up now?
Let's do it.
I've been muted the entire time. This is unbelievable.
This is gonna be awesome.
I muted to blow my nose and then I came back without. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Well, anyways, I said any good controls. I don't even know what that means. And then I said WASD is pretty good. Laugh at my joke. And then I said you said I have bad news. Someone unsubscribed, and I said, oh god, no. There we go. That's a little recap for you. Can we get some games now?
And the Xbox Ally X can do. I bet you want to know when you can get your own one, huh? Well,
no.
If I ask really nicely, is there anything you could tell us on that front?
Yeah, I'm excited to share that the Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X will be available worldwide October 16th.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Nice.
Right, well,
and the price range?
The Xbox Ally comes out on October 16th. Thank you for that, Brianna, and to all of our guests here as well.
I really wonder what their sales are going to be like.
Stick around for the latest on Rogue, Prince of Persia, and so much more. Xbox at Gamescom 2025 continues.
Cause like I don't care for that thing at all. I'm not even interested in purchasing that, right? So I'm genuinely curious about the wider audience. Is this another Prince of Persia game? Damn, GG's. What's up with all the side-scrolling Prince of Persia games? Why can't we get a 3D one? Like the 3D one on the Xbox 360 was peak, bro. Whatever happened to that? Man, I don't want to. I don't want to wait till fucking September for a potential Devil May Cry 6 release date. I don't I don't want to. Show it to me now. This looks good. What is it? Well, that.
You might think that the Rogue Prince of Persia.
I missed the 3D Prince of Persia games, bro. What the fuck?
And you'd be wrong. Yes, we have plenty of deadly weapons, powerful abilities, and game-breaking builds, but what makes it different?
I'm going to tell you. This is 2D parkour in full flow.
Those are the guys who made Dead Cells, I think.
Somersault through the world, blending traversal and combat into one
I don't even know.
If you're looking for
Never played Dead Cells.
DNA, then shine a black light on this. It'll light up like Times Square. And that wall run, that is the first of its kind in the 2D game.
Yeah, not gonna lie, the wall run is pretty fire.
It's a chance to move with style. You're not just swinging a sword, you're fighting with everything.
But yeah, there was a wall run in the 360 game as well, man. Like, give me another one of those games. I don't want another Metroidvania fucking Prince of Persia game. Come on. Whatever happened to the 3D games?
This is acrobatic and environmental combat that rewards creativity and looks damn good doing it. The story holds more surprises. The prince must live the same day over and over, searching for a way to stop an enemy invasion that his actions have triggered. You must learn from each run, discovering how to save key characters and family members and bringing them to the oasis outside of the time loop to unlock new biomes, items and story beats. Only by exploring the entire city, from the depths of the mines to the top of the lighthouse, will you find the one path that will give you the chance to change the fate of Persia. And the soundtrack? Woo! An unheard of combination of traditional Persian instruments fused with modern trap. It drives you forward.
You lost me. You lost me at trap.
And we guarantee you'll be listening to it when you're not even playing.
No, I guarantee you I'm not gonna be doing that.
The Rogue Prince of Persia offers a unique combination of 2D wall running, environmental combat, a branching narrative, and a pulsating soundtrack, on top of all the usual tasty roguelike ingredients. This is a roguelike with rhythm, flow, and style.
Okay, next.
The Prince of Persia is going rogue, known for those smooth acrobatic wall runs and intense boss fights set against an inspired vibrant Persian-inspired landscape. It's clear why it's the most anticipated action platformer roguelite of the year. And
Prince of Persia is Persian? Who would have thunk?
Dylan Erlings and
What the fuck?
Manager Matthew Houghton. Gentlemen, welcome. Now, from first thing, thanks
Caught
so
me
much
off
for
guard.
joining us. And I've got to ask, was that, from what we saw in the back of that trailer, did I see what I think I saw?
I think so, yeah.
Are people, which one of you would like to reveal
They
it?
don't know what he's talking about, huh?
Basically, the game is out now on Game Pass. Right now. You can go play it as you want.
Right, amazing. And also, like, for those who don't know as well, this game reinvents a classic franchise. And in the past, you've worked on games like Dead Cells, The Evil Empire, and fantastic
Oh, well, there you go.
like Castlevania. How has it been taking a beloved franchise like Prince of Persia and kind of bringing a new genre to the mix?
But it's kind of like, it's tough and great at the same time, because obviously, like, we've got a load of fans of the franchise.
I want this back.
Even people who played like the original back in the 90s. Yeah. And so there's like a pressure to take this franchise into a different direction.
I want this game back, bro. I want this back, man. Give me like a remake of this, or like a sequel, man. God, this game was peak. I don't want. How many Metroidvanias of Prince of Persia?
It looks absolutely gorgeous, and you've been having the game on early access recently.
It does look good. I can't sit here and lie to you.
What can people expect?
It does look good.
Hop onto Rogue Prince of Persia?
So yeah, basically you can expect 2D action roguelike with kind of acrobatic combat mixed with a wall run, which we think is unique in a 2D game. So basically you have a whole moveset on top of that. So you've got like a kick, a vault, a dive attack. So basically you're going to be flowing through traversal into combat and back again. And there's also like a branching narrative behind that as well.
Yeah, nice. And also, you've been asked. Had early access for a bit now, and you've been asking for loads of feedback from players. What's been the ones that has like kind of been the most surprising or inspired bits of feedback that you've taken on board?
Well, we've gotten tons of feedback from players, especially from the guys we have on Discord. We have like a very supportive and dedicated community of players there, and it's like almost day-to-day talking with them. It's like they are part of the team, so we just walk with them.
That's nice.
They were
That's
part of
adorable.
the development, you know. And so one guy, Opelit, he's making the wiki for the game.
Yeah.
It's super detailed, even more detailed than what we have in the studio, you know. These guys, they know the game by heart. And so it's so cool to work with them. And another one called Andrew is a super fan. And a good anecdote is that he had a baby during the production of the game.
Yeah.
And so we celebrated it. I did a sketch of the prince with the baby.
That's adorable.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, these guys are truly part of the team, and
that's
I want
awesome.
to thank them truly for this early access. It was great.
I think that's one of my favorite things.
It's always great when devs work with the fans.
You can get involved in games now and like kind of give feedback and kind of work directly with the studios. It's not something we really had in the past.
Yeah, that's something truly unique, and like the instantaneity of it is awesome because you can just ask a question, brainstorm an idea about like game design or whatever, and they would like answer.
I also want to see gameplay of the new Fable game, bro.
One thing, a lot of fans have been asking about the story of Rogue Prince of Persia and how it's going to evolve over time. Can you go a bit more into that?
Yeah, so basically the story, you basically start off and you've kind of accidentally triggered an invasion of Persia, and then you've kind of got to figure out a way by going into the city each day and trying to find clues, and then by finding the clues, you unlock biomes, and then maybe you have to like take an item and do something with it to then unlock something else, find a character who then tells you somewhere else you can go. So it's basically kind of like a puzzle in real time as you go through each run to find the one true way to finally save Persia and rectify your mistake.
And like you said about clues, right? Something that we will expect, hidden elements in a game. Are there some of those for us to find?
Yeah, there's definitely hidden rooms where, you know, like you'll find characters and stuff. I'm trying to think of an actual example, but I definitely
Go on this, yep.
Lale, that's kind of like hidden stuff. But it's Prince of Persia, there's got to be hidden rooms somewhere.
I was hoping so, because I love the old games as well. And players being
I get it's cool, but Jesus. Well, it's a deep dive. What do you want? The game's out, by the way. It's on Game Pass right now.
And like, you're obviously massively behind this.
Prince of Persia isn't even a good franchise. Yeah, but the Xbox 360 game is peak. I don't know if you played that.
Sure. So we wanted the game to have a.
I also really liked the movie when I was a kid.
Not have been made before, and so.
But I think at my adult life now, I recognize that the movie it kind of isn't good, but hey.
With these patterns, the borders, and everything is so. It's inspired by the Persian miniatures, which are art from like back in the days in the ancient Persia, and this would be very graphical images painted by hand, and so we tried to incorporate some of these elements.
Oh my god, I gotta blow my nose again. Mother of God.
The other inspiration is the French comic books.
Yeah.
So we really wanted to have some of this in the game because in the art team we are big comic book lovers. And because we wanted to be super like innovative, we used Moebius as a reference because nobody does that in the games. No, yeah, but he's a great artist, so he was one of the main reference.
And also, you mentioned Discord earlier as well. Have you like taken any fan-inspired feedback on some of the art that you've used in the game?
For sure, we had some fun contests on the Discord. And so, for example, we had a skin contest at some point, and player would like draw whatever crazy type of prince costume, and so we had like a voting for the favorite skins, and I think 8 or 9 of them ended up in the game.
That's amazing.
So that's great.
That must be. I can already see though how much you kind of work with your community already, and if there's anyone else who wants to get involved, are they able to do that as well?
You mean the players?
Yeah, like the players can get involved to give feedback.
Yeah, for sure. Like in the game design, we changed tons of stuff. Like for instance, we have this medallion system.
Oh my god!
In the beginning was maybe too complex, and so we worked with the community to make it simpler to understand, but also fun to like write.
Man, I went from being mega depressed to ultra depressed because I didn't get anything from the Pokemon stream, and now I'm sick. My god, bro. 2025 has been the worst year for me. Holy shit.
You so much so you made a mini documentary about how that happened. How was that?
That was a long walk. So, long story short, when we released in early access, we knew we were going with a bold and unique look, and we knew not everybody would love it. But we got a lot of feedback from players that did not like so much the art direction. So we tried to take that as a feedback, just as if it was gameplay.
Yeah.
Why not rework the art, you know? So we did a lot of polishing, and we changed some of the color. The prince was purple in the beginning. He's not purple anymore. That's a long story. But yeah, we tried to make something that player would like more. And so this was like, yeah, big rework.
My piano teacher's birthday.
Anyone notices as soon as they see the game, it's so vibrant
Okay.
and colorful,
Yeah.
and it's like so.
Why are you telling me that?
Look at. Like you've done like an incredible job putting that together.
Thank you.
What's like? Have you got any personal favorite
Am I
pieces?
supposed to
that you
sing
worked
happy
on in the
birthday
game?
for your piano teacher?
I mean, we tried to be as diverse as we could in the biomes that you.
I'm sure it's a lot of people's birthday today,
biome has
bro.
a very unique color palette. I think the final one, the Palace, the one that's going to be released in the 1.0, is the best one because it's the last one that we made, and we put a lot of love in this because it's the final objective of the game, and it's really nice, I think.
I think we've also, you talked about all the different biomes that are available. We've got to talk, how do you work on kind of making those beautiful backgrounds that you kind of interact with, and then the kind of the combat gameplay? Because it must be kind of difficult to manage.
That's a challenge for sure, because the gameplay is very fast-paced, and the traversal is challenging. So you have to be able to read everything very quickly.
Bro, how long is... What the... Why is it still going? Show me more games, man. Is this the Prince of Persia stream or the Xbox Showcase stream?
Like environmental storytelling, but it's
I'm gonna
not
raid
during
chat.
the
What does that
combat
even mean?
phases. So it's a subtle balance between readable gameplay and background that tells a story. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Especially,
Any good games?
Is it like clear when there's like a hidden room or something
Only
like that?
they showed only one game.
Or kind of work your way
This is
through?
the only
There is
game they
some of
showed.
this, yeah, some secrets in the game.
Now, also we've got to talk about the color palette and lighting.
Why?
It's widely praised by players in early access.
Stop asking
right?
questions! Oh my god.
Visually distinct from previous Prince of Persia games.
Oh, they're losing me. We just started. It's been half an hour of Prince of
I
Persia.
talked about the inspirations already, so these two, like the Persian miniatures and the French comic book, we tried to combine that into a unique look that when you see it as a thumbnail, you instantly recognize it, and it's almost as if it was taken out of a picture book. I mean, that was the objective. And yeah, we tried to embrace the graphical aspect of it and be very stylized.
Yes, I see at any moment you look at it, it's like always bright and popping out.
Yeah.
It's like a thumbnail.
Very colorful, yeah.
I've got to say though, what's for people who are hopping on for the first time, and we mentioned it a little bit earlier, but they're hopping on from, haven't played early access, and they're hopping on to Rogue Prince of Persia, what kind of experience can they expect to play? Because it's challenging, it's beautiful, it's vibrant. There's a lot more
This
depth
is a
to the
raid?
game.
Yeah, I think like,
Huh?
yeah, expect to be challenged, but it's easy once you get it in your hands and you can feel like doing a war
Did something happen?
and diving down an enemy, like it is super satisfying. So just be prepared for like acrobatic combat. Use all your moves, like we said in the deep dive trailer. Like it's like playing a Jackie Chan movie. You're just like you're kicking someone, you're blocking something, and then you're jumping around everywhere. Like just be prepared to have fun,
Godzilla
I
Boo
guess.
Boo.
Yeah, and just
Joe
explore
Bard
everywhere,
reference.
'cause there's always something to find.
Explore. That's always the thing I fail in doing. I'm always like trying to speed.
6-7, 6-7.
Have you got any last things that you'd like people to keep an eye out for Rogue Prince of Persia?
I mean, go play the game now. It's out, so yeah, I mean...
Go play it,
yeah.
Have a great time.
Yeah, we'll definitely be doing it. But guys, thanks so much for joining us, Matthew and Dylan. Really appreciate it. I look forward to hopping on. And also, a big thank you to the whole team at Ubisoft. You can start sharpening your platforming skills and scimitars right now. And remember, the Rogue Prince of Persia is available today. And in case you're buzzing for even more 2D fighting action, here comes a trailer that's a little less reflex and a little more tactical. Then we'll be back to check out all that's new in Grounded 2. Don't go anywhere. This
Grounded
is
2.
at Gamescom.
Fighter. You asked for this.
Oh god. Jarvis enabled the possum launcher. What are you even on about? What is happening?
Time to prove myself.
Jarvis, unshit my pants.
Leave that to me.
Well, this is something.
An ambush. This day grows lovelier by the hour.
Nothing can stop me. Let's finish him.
It surprises me that a game like this has voice acting, but Pokemon still doesn't.
On my honor. A good choice. This will suffice.
Doesn't understand the Joe Bard possum. I have no idea. 6-7. That's the only one I know. Womp womp, Cryman River. Okay, you're timed out for a fucking month. I want to do that one time. We already seen this. Move on. Silk 7.
What do you know about the legend of the Nameless Crusader?
Fierce warrior. Fought on the siege of Antioch, 1097 AD. Very tall, like a giant.
It's the same trader they showed yesterday. You get 5 big booms for botched fetuses.
If I see the helmet, I'll leave it exactly as I found it. Sound good?
No.
Oops.
Silk's on tomorrow. Silk 7.
The roots go way back. Worshipped by the Mithras cult.
I can't believe you.
Alright, I'm blowing my nose again. Mother of God.
It's impressive for a snake. It says Semper Vivus. Always living. Not dead. He's not in a tomb.
Well, you just caught the trailers for Final Fantasy Tactics and Indiana Jones and the Great Circle Order of Giants, which we'll be taking an even closer look at in a little bit of time. But now it's time to dive into a game that hits a little closer to home as we learn all about the big bosses, bigger biomes, and brand new big buggies coming to a park near
Oh, it's
you.
a Grounded 2.
We've got Chris Parker.
Does anyone fuck with Grounded?
Here from Obsidian and Eidos to break it down into
Why the fuck did my message show up twice? Well, maybe you shouldn't have wrote it twice.
come in small packages, so thank you so much for helping me unwrap these presents today, guys. How are you today?
We're well. Thank you for having us here. We're very excited to be here to talk about the game.
Yeah, doing great. Super excited to be here.
I'm honestly so excited.
Oh my God.
To gush all about the fun I've been having in Grounded 2 since it launched now a month ago into early access. So I've been having a blast, but how's the experience been for you two?
It's been an incredible experience. We're so blessed to have such an amazing community around Grounded 2. Everyone
He chose the bacon, he can't play games.
The announcement and the fact that the game was coming to them so quickly, and seeing the game in players' hands now.
I wouldn't choose.
I
wouldn't choose the bacon. What the fuck?
They're having in the park, all the different builds.
Hot take. Not a big fan of bacon.
Breaking, and all the great feedback we're getting. It's just getting us super excited.
If you think I would choose the bacon over the games, unlimited games, but no games, you don't know me.
I love that. Chris, have you been having a good time with it as well?
Yeah, I'm I'm just so excited about how well it's been received because you know when you're making.
Bro, I'm bored. Can we play a game? This is shit. Go play a game then, bro.
Something that the community's gonna love.
No one's forcing you to be here.
Grounded one, right? So much passion there, and so until you.
Why the fuck would you not choose the bacon? You can't eat the games. What games?
You just don't know exactly. You know, you can hope, but until they've actually sort of tasted that meal, you don't know how it's gonna go. And so it went out there. People.
What is a night bot? It's a bot.
Tons of stuff to say and tons of great
You can sell the bacon.
We love that.
Okay.
It's just been really exciting.
What's your point?
Amazing. Well, I've tasted it and I've really enjoyed it as well.
What about morality, bro? Huh? If I choose the unlimited bacon, is it just gonna like spawn on the floor, unwrapped, uncooked? Huh? You think I'm gonna smoke all that bacon and then sell it? Huh? You think I'm gonna sell all that fucking raw bacon from the ground to random people? Hell nah. I got morals, brother. Damn. But with games, unlimited games, but no games. I got games, you know? But I also don't have games. That's way better than bacon.
Was a big reason why we wanted to do a sequel in the first place because we knew to do the buggies properly.
Money? Yeah, but when everyone starts getting poisoned from the floor bacon,
to really make them shine.
Wow, okay.
It's all gonna lead back to me.
The balance of
I can't because my dad is watching YouTube on my Switch. What the fuck is wrong with your dad? What? Why is he using your Switch to watch YouTube? Go play a game with him, bro.
Our Red Soldier and our Orb Weaver buggies, and now seeing how players are playing.
Talk about iPad kid, iPad father.
Not just for those buggies, but for future buggies.
Hey guys, iPad father or thought daughter?
Giving us a lot of clarity on where we want to bring the feature, how we want to fulfill its potential, and of course, what exciting new buggies we're going to be introducing in the future.
You can spawn it in on command.
So many aspects to buggies, like Justin said.
Okay, maybe that's different. I mean, no one established the rules of bacon, unlimited bacon, but no games, you know?
We have all of our own ideas that we're like,
The fuck uses a Switch to watch YouTube? Indeed.
First, and then we kind of hone in
And why is his father watching YouTube on a Switch, bro? What the fuck? Play a game with your freaking child.
And what's been really great is
iPad father, unemployed mother. Unemployed mother, bro.
very much in line with where we wanted to go. Yeah.
Oh yeah, give me them home cooked meals, bro.
And it's great to see
That motherly love can't go wrong. I have an iPad father.
Been upvoted and what people are reacting to the most. And the things that they're reacting to the most are things that we're like.
What's your favorite AI niche fruit?
This sounds great.
What does that mean?
So not only does it confirm our belief
You mean like the ones where they're cutting glass fruits?
It's really nice to see how aligned we are with our community. And it really
See, I have both. I don't know what that means.
One big colony. That's so cute.
That's I totally missed that.
Don't worry, I got you.
I have both. So you have an iPad father and an unemployed mother. My God.
Which is a very UK insurance.
All right, well you go be the breadwinner then.
Fine for you, but have you guys got any?
Take matters into your own hands. I like the blueberry. I like the apple. Sometimes it's nice to go simple. You know what I'm saying?
The favorite one that we always fight around the studio right now is Stinky. I don't know why.
I like when the skin is like a darker color and then the inside is a lighter color and then the core is another darker color. You know? I like that when they cut into it.
I always call my aunt.
So is Grounded good? Never played Grounded. The AI fruits on TikTok. I don't know what that means.
And also just because I like to think of my red aunt as this
The only AI fruit thing I can think of that you're talking about is the glass fruits that they're cutting with AI. The apple is pretty cool.
He's your own very real sidekick. That's beautiful. We have another first in Grounded 2 with our classes. So, I mean, we were chatting a little bit behind the scenes about, I've been loving the mage class personally. But
Is this gonna be like 2 hours of 3 games?
Either
Like,
seeing a lot of players get to grips with these classes or from the
it was almost half an hour of Prince of Persia and now it's been, what, 10 minutes of Grounded 2?
They were really about just helping players understand how do I best equip my character for whatever
The fruits that he did. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
for the whole game. You could be a mage one night and then switch
I know
over to
exactly what you're
ranger
talking
or
about, yeah.
rogue or whatever. You want to be a sword and board fighter, do that. But let's have the interface help
I don't
you
know.
out, help you sort of
That's
like
that's definitely. I think that's definitely the most
into
cursed
that
thing that
play
AI has
style.
ever done, right?
And
I think.
to be perfectly
Ah,
honest,
nah. I mean
I
the
thought
grandma
this
turning
was
into a
just like
cockroach.
kind of a
You know what
nice
I'm talking
little
about.
quality of life add
I think
to
that
the
one's
game.
pretty fucked.
And the players love it. Like they think it's fantastic.
But yeah, I would still go with the Apple.
What are the next ones going to be? What
Hey,
is the
Apple.
equipment that's going to be added so that we can, you know, further develop this particular
Orange, you
archetype?
glad I didn't
That's
say
been really
orange?
surprising, but also super encouraging. And
Orange, you
exciting
glad
for
I
me
didn't say orange?
Just to see that, you know what,
Knife.
people love this. Something that I thought was pretty small, something that actually
Hey, Apple.
IDOS actually
Release the
championed
Epstein
in the
list,
first
Apple.
place. And like, yep, everybody loves it. It's great. It's been really positive reception.
From our point of view, it felt like a natural extension of what Grounded was already doing, and what made Grounded special as a survival game was this really rich RPG fighting system. And to speak to what Chris is saying, that's also the shared DNA between Obsidian and Eidos Montreal, is that love for both RPG mechanics and progression and player choice. And so this felt like a natural extension of us working together, of us collaborating. And to see it in players' hands, not only them finding really cool ways to break the builds and push them to really cool limits, like the dual wielding rogue that can, you know, one-shot, you know, even our biggest, toughest foes.
Yeah.
But on top of that, seeing them use the builds in really creative, unique ways.
Once
that, like you said,
ChatGPT generated a
speak to
picture of
their
a cock and
playstyle.
balls.
And you're not
Bro.
locked into anything. If you want to be
Yeah.
a mage that whips out a
If you
sword
go on
and
Rule
sword, you
30,
can do that.
what?
If you
Why did I
wanna
say it like
be,
that? If you go on Rule 34, there's so many AI fucking porn, bro. There's so much AI porn.
We really want the players to express themselves however they want. And
What do you
we
mean
wanna get their
once?
feedback so
That
we can
happens all
find
the
new
time.
ways to help them express themselves over
Watch
the
out, the music might be
early access
copyrighted.
of this game.
Check media.
I
Oh.
mean, with new classes, we've also got some new bugs as well in Grounded 2. How has that been for putting those into the game, implementing
Media,
them,
you say?
and how have the community received some of the new ones, like our new
Oh.
scorpions, our caterpillars, etc.? Are there any fan favorites that you've seen emerge?
I don't know about favorites, but I mean, I think all of them have been really well received, but like for different reasons, of course. So like, we've got a ton of feedback from folks who are like, man, the caterpillars are so sweet and they're
God,
beautiful.
it's so freaking
and I have
cursed,
to kill
man.
them. Why have you done that? Why have you ruined my life and blackened my soul?
It's a Rambutan.
And then
I choose a Rambutan. Rambutan mention.
They're like, I can't deal with cockroaches.
Why does it say leash? It's a fucking Rambutan, bro.
To be gross. That's why it's there. It's serving its purpose. But the reception to those has been really fun.
So is this cannibalism?
And on the other side, what was nice for us is when we first started talking
Dumbass
about,
ate the peel.
you know, what creatures we wanted to bring to Grounded 2, I think it was universal. Everyone was like, we need something that is on the same
fuck?
level of terrifying as the wolf spider from Grounded 1. And the number one contender was the
Jeffrey
scorpion.
Epstein is scary.
And it was
It's like the most
huge
obvious statement
request
of all
from the
time.
community for a long time. And
Especially
being
for
able to
you,
bring that
Leo.
to life, but in a way that like does
Oh, sorry, what the fuck is this?
being this
I mean, it's better than what
coming
the fuck
after
this
you,
is. Yes, it's cannibalism.
all these reactions
Well, there you go.
online of people in their camps being, you know, hunted by the scorpion and popping out and them freaking out.
Oh, yeah.
trying to
That's my
hide.
type of AI.
This thing is coming after me.
yeah.
What do I do? It's
They
so
said we would have
rewarding,
flying cars in
to be able
2025.
to, like, traumatize a whole
You know?
group of players in an interesting way.
Look at us now.
Yeah, you guys have a lot.
Humanity has come a long way.
You kill the sweet caterpillars and the butterflies, and then
From OnlyFans to not
horrendous
releasing the
nightmares
list.
I've had for the scorpions. So yeah, we'll talk afterwards. But
To AI
speaking
Bigfoot
of
making
foes
vlogs.
and new enemies, I hear we have a new boss.
Humanity
to
is
look
great.
Forward to as well. So can you tell me what this new boss is and why you guys are excited for?
We're
players
still
to
talking
take
about
on?
Grounded 2, by the way.
Happy to. So our new boss is a giant tarantula
Oh my
named Axel, who has gotten loose in the park, and this is what we're calling our first park boss. And you know, in Grounded 1, there was these really cool backyard bosses, the brood mother.
So is
the
Grounded
mantis,
like
and these were all,
Monster
you know,
Hunter?
really giant, terrifying foes. And so we knew we wanted to keep up that tradition. Yeah, look at this thing; it's terrifying. We want to keep up that tradition, but because now you're riding buggies, what's giant and terrifying and monstrous has to scale in proportion to that. And so we really wanted to nail that like primal feature creature, terrifying
Predator
experience
tried
for
to meet
players.
me when I was playing Fortnite.
Again,
Well,
it
that's
was
not
just
good.
The clear first choice for us was we have to bring that.
Hope you
that
didn't actually
fantasy
meet
of the
him, though.
tarantula to life. And that's where Axel was born.
And then we had to look at scale. I mean, like it is, I don't even know if you can tell from the footage we just showed
It looks
how
huge.
Anyone ever
immensely
told you not to
huge
talk to
this is.
strangers, Leo?
So, the
Why
character
the
in
big
that
spider
footage
got
is
butt teeth?
riding around on its own orb weaver spider, and you footage. And we had
That just terrible and monstrous has to scale. Now you're riding buggies.
Oh my god.
What's giant and terrifying and monstrous has to scale and 16 times bigger than the players.
I don't even know what to tell you.
Pretty massive.
It's massive. It's
Yeah.
absolutely huge, and we think players will have a lot of fun with it. It's got its own arena. It's got its own like sort of like recipe and
Should've
things
called
that
you
you've gotta
Dion.
do in order to summon it and bring it in.
EDP watch.
We think
Y'all
it's
fuck
a
with
pretty
EDP watch?
exciting boss.
Yeah, it looks huge and terrifying for sure.
Remember when
And
Judeon
you
was
guys
getting
landed on the
cancelled
name
for
Axel.
attacking Pokemon?
That's so cute for one. I'm guessing it's a pet tarantula as well that someone just found. Oh no.
So one of the best things about our
Now he's like
franchise
the biggest
is
pred catcher.
It's set in the 90s. This one's set in 1992s and 1992, and so there's all this nostalgia.
Oh my
around
God.
That era that means a lot to
Oh!
all of us. And Axel is actually a reference.
It hurts
to
every
Home
time I
Alone. In
fucking
Home
do it.
Alone, the older brother has a pet tarantula called Axel that gets loose, and so that's our little Easter
I
egg.
fuck with EDP watch.
I
W's.
love that. I love that it makes sense in the world of Grounded too, but also it's just a sick callback to real world.
Yeah, I don't fuck with
Grounded.
Judeon much as a person, you know, but I respect what he does
Game,
catching
so
preds.
around Axel, so
It's a
I
good
can't
thing.
wait to see if the
I
community catches
think imagine how many preds like would do some stupid and then they said, you know what, I'm not gonna do that because I'm scared that a pred catcher is going to catch me. You know, imagine how many kids were saved because of Chris Hansen and Judeon and stuff like that, you know. Even like Schlep doing the shit with Roblox. Imagine how many kids he's indirectly saved by showing the world that there's preds on Roblox, right? And then preds are gonna be like, you know what, I'm not gonna do this because I might get caught.
Kind of learn that sequence because there's also some stages to that.
Once
boss fight
cupcakes,
as
I'm
well.
good.
So once you've figured out the first one, you're gonna have a couple of surprises for you. Figure out the second one, a couple of surprises for you. Hopefully it'll keep players entertained for a while.
I love how this stream is so unbelievably boring so far that we're just talking about preds.
Like with everything in Grounded.
This is an ass showcase, yep.
Ultimately, you murder it and then turn it into
Anyway, so back to preds.
fashionable attire. And that's exactly
Oh
what
my
you
god,
do.
show some good, man.
Absolutely make
Dylan is probably the best pred catcher other than Chris Hansen. Oh yeah. I mean, Chris Hansen's coming back and he's gonna cover fucking Roblox. He's gonna work with Schlep, bro, to start working on Roblox.
friends to bring a friend. Go with your orb weaver buggy. You know, hey, if you want to take it on alone, go for it. Become the stuff of YouTube and Twitch legend. But
I'm one. You're a pred
if you
catcher?
wanna, you know, try to survive. Bring your orb weaver buggy. It will come in handy immensely. The fight was designed with that in mind, and we have
20
a
minutes
lot
of grounded. Bro, there was 20 minutes of fucking Prince of Persia, and now 20 minutes of grounded.
a fun and unique experience. So we really hope that the players will get a kick out of the grounded style.
Is it like, is this
boss
legit
fights
gonna
now
be
on their own, you know,
2 hours?
impressive buggy mounts?
Nice. I can't wait to try it myself and die multiple times, no doubt. Very good.
Just 2 hours of 4 games? Is that what this is gonna be?
Obviously, our favorite thing about Grounded is getting the loot. My favorite thing is going and analyzing everything, breaking it down. Can you tell us a little bit about the spoils that we can expect from the tarantula? Is there going to be some
I'm the
pieces
pred trust.
in particular?
Absolutely. So a couple that spring to mind is there is an absolutely, as you would expect.
Remember when I banned you
massive
that one
bow
time, XP?
That you can craft. It's sort of ridiculously large, but that's what makes it sort of charming. Is that like you made it out of the biggest creature that's been in the yard so far, so it is ridiculous.
So if someone wasn't in it yesterday, then I would be pissed.
A new fancy
Probably, yeah.
chest to adorn your base that holds a little bit more stuff, as I recall correctly, and is of course again fashioned out of axle pieces. You can even make yourself a cool little throne. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. So yeah,
that's the one that I'm most in love with, and I can't wait to see how the community reacts to that, because it is a significantly impressive throne for a
Still going,
significantly
and they're
impressive
still
boss.
showing the same gameplay that they showed a billion times.
That looks great. I can't wait to see it. I hope it's fuzzy as well. The colors on it look so sick. I mean, I'm imagining your guys' offices are kind of just, do you just have tarantulas kind of like lying around, or any bugs and stuff? Like, that would be terrifying.
Our art director makes these massive, mood boards whenever we have a new insect. It's just like a wall of terrors. And we're like, okay, which of these is the most interesting terror to bring to life? And so when we were working on Axel, it was just all of these different tarantulas, and we're looking at them going, I didn't even know tarantulas came in those colors.
Yeah. Your dreams must be haunted, but no. Also, on top of the new boss and the new tarantula, I hear we've got a new biome on the horizon as well for winter. Could you tell me a little bit about
Oh my God.
what we can expect to
Is there other
explore
people
there?
streaming this?
Absolutely. For our winter update, we're going to be introducing our first new biome in the park. It's
Hands-on
our,
preview with gameplay.
garden biome.
Is that just like spoilers?
And
Should I watch this?
what's really exciting about
This is just spoilers, isn't it?
is that the park allows us to
What the fuck is that thing in the
explore
closet,
areas
bro?
that are
Whatever
really
happened to
a good
Foxy?
mix of human crafted, handcrafted areas, as well as the more natural, organic areas. And so the idea of
I mean, fuck, I want to watch this, but if it's spoilers,
very
then
appealing for exactly that reason. And so we get to see, our pumpkin patch.
What
Since
is happening?
2017's Resident Evil 7, a regular staple of Capcom's horror series has been the inclusion of an enemy that stalks you. Jack Baker burst from Evil Stalker. The short
I am
demo
back.
takes place
Hey,
at the
Dari,
Rhodes
what's
Hill
up?
Chronic Care Center
How's it going?
and stars our latest protagonist, Grace Ashcroft, who creeps through the dimly lit and suitably spooky setting, armed only with a lighter and glass bottles, of collecting item A to open item B, to manhandle the corpse. This stalker, like its recent relatives, is persistent, promptly reacting to the sounds, sights and smells of Grace.
Okay, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. I don't want spoilers. I don't want spoilers. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Let's nail all the foundational stuff with our first early access release and make sure that all of those pieces are there, and then we can do some more experimental stuff. And so when we get to, after we have the tarantula update in the fall, our winter update is going to be this first big one where we've got some new biomes and a lot of new stuff.
Am I on the wrong stream or something? Why are we still talking about Grounded?
We're really geeked up about.
Heck yeah, lots to look forward to there then. Oh my gosh. Well, is there anything else that you want to share with us just now, right around the corner for Grounded 2, that we can look forward to?
Well, I think there's two things. If you look at a roadmap, you can see that with the garden biome, we'll be introducing our first new buggy, which is the Ladybug. So we're very excited about that. We think she's going to bring
What
something
is this?
unique and
What
fun
is
to
this
the
stream?
players. And
Gamescom Studio Day 1 live stream 2025 Borderlands 4 Call of Duty Instagram 4 and more.
That we're doing the roadmap is a good place to go check out everything we have in mind, and we want to hear people's feedback.
What is happening?
The red ones, which are your classic kind of, you pick those up and you'll get to spend those, I presume, like at an armorer or an upgrade station. We didn't get to see that in game, so I can't tell you like what new sword you can get or what new kind of health upgrades. And then you get the blue ones that power your own meter.
I'm so lost.
Now this is what allows you to do even
Have I been on the
cooler
wrong
abilities
live
than
stream
just
the
your
entire time or
standard
what?
kind of like attack or heavy attack. And these use special weapons that only get used in that attack. In the demo, we got to use the 2 Celestials, which were these kind of twin daggers, and their purpose was to drop yellow souls.
Situation? Yep.
So basically collect blue souls to use.
Bro, 10 minutes ago I was talking about it. What the hell?
Soldier. The reason why is
I'm so lost right now.
It can kind of do everything, which is fantastic.
Why are there 2 live streams?
Fight. It goes really fast.
Why are there 2 live streams showing different games?
Even though it's terrifying, like everything about it is like really great. Like Orb Weaver's cool too, but
Hey, look, it's me!
Maybe a little too terrifying for me.
Am I the only one streaming this? Am I even allowed to stream this? Ah, fuck it.
Yeah, I'm still not down with that. Everything about it is like really great. Like Orb Weaver's cool.
I'm so lost
There's
right
all
now.
of this maths ticking on in the background. It just feels really wicked to basically parry an enemy and then instantly decapitate them.
Yeah, absolutely. And talking about
Okay, well, Onimusha is looking good. Did I miss anything else?
We got to play in the demo. Like as you can see from behind,
There's
this is very white.
well, I forgot what
As you
this
go
game is
around,
called.
You just have to follow that as the crow flies, basically.
What's this game called? I forgot.
Very
It's
turned
from
around,
Capcom.
sort of like returning to the same environment.
And then there's this. What is this? Ghost of
影响这
Yotei.
个 NPC 的一个好感度。那如果
Ghost of Yotei, right?
计时就子丑寅卯这样一个非常传统的计时方式，但是我们
No, it's not. What the fuck is this?
非常有在的涉猎也比较少，因为它在
surprising feedback from players, and it's all very exciting, both in terms of all the data we collected on the back end, but also.
So everything's good. It's something that I think if we compare with the current landscape of the
Okay, they're showing shit we already
gaming
seen.
market, we're doing something really different, totally different, and we believe that this will be something that everyone should get their hands on to experience.
There's Minecraft
in
2 ad.
Gamescom. Yeah.
You mentioned
I
the
don't know.
ergonomics before.
Yeah.
Is there anything?
One of these days. What happened to my headphones? I don't understand which stream I should be watching. Like here they showed Onimusha gameplay, which I was interested in. And here they're showing Grounded 2 gameplay for the past fucking hour. I guess maybe I'll just have both on and then we'll see what happens. I'm so lost.
This is Gamescom Studio on IGN. Gamescom is a great time, but it also supports some great causes. We want to shout out Playing for the Planet. It's an alliance of game studios, publishers, and industry organizations facilitated by the United Nations Environmental Programme. The alliance supports its members, reducing their carbon footprint, and inspires players around the world to do their part for the planet.
That's right. Each year, the Alliance runs the Green Game Jam, where studios create games that let players engage with environmental topics. This year's jam focuses on nature and has already raised more than $275,000 for some great causes and secured 1.3 million square meters of natural habitat for protection.
I don't understand what's happening.
If you're here at Gamescom,
All
you
I
can
wanted
show
to do
your
was
support by taking
watch some
part in
games,
Playing
bro.
For the Planet's Epic's Quest. If you're watching from home, you can help by participating in the All In for Nature campaign.
Is it about Minecraft?
Find out
Every
more by
Minecraft
heading
YouTuber is
to
PDF.
playingfortheplanet.org.
No. What the fuck?
Coming up in a little bit, we're checking out the medieval zombie survival horror, God Save Birmingham.
But before that, we'll be getting a close look at two of this fall's biggest forquels,
Quackities in the
Borderlands
PDF.
4 and Ninja Gaiden 4, or as I like to call them, Forderlands and Ninja Forden. That second one doesn't really roll off the tongue.
I hate
hope they
you.
make a fifth one because Ninja Fiveden is much better. Anyway, up next, we got the latest entry in a series that's had
I
a
also
really good
hope
track
they make
record
a
of just
fifth
hiding
one.
numbers in its sequel titles.
Oh, yeah.
Resident Evil Requiem.
This
Q
motherfucker is
in
still
Requiem
talking about
is
Grounded
actually a
2.
9, but it's silent. It's a Reninquiem. Mm-hmm.
And on that note, we'll all be quiet too. Here's Resident Evil.
We're here at Gamescom 2025. More specifically, we're in front of a dilapidated RPD station, which can only mean one thing. We're talking about Resident Evil Requiem. Myself and Matt here, we've managed to play a small dose of it, just a very small, like 15 to 20 minute section of it. Matt, what did you think?
So this demo was entirely about one thing, and that was getting
Bro,
away
my
from a
nose
brand new
needs to
Stalker
be
enemy.
blown
We've had the
again.
likes of Jack Baker, we've had the likes
I
of
can't
Lady
fucking
Demetresque.
stand this.
Now we've got, well, I don't even really know what she's called, but she is this horrendous. Imagine if Gollum had been injected with Bane serum and turned into a huge, hulking creature that can decapitate with its own teeth. That is what we had to run away from in this small section of a hospital.
Yeah, it's a very, and you say
Oh,
small
shit, I forgot
section,
to
it's a
mute my
very
mic.
small
Well,
section.
it is what it
it's
is.
like one long hallway and
ASMR
then
nose
a couple
blowing.
of rooms. Not really much room to outrun like a lumbering stalker. Like she can barely fit in the space as well. Like she's hunchback. She's like squeezing through these environments, and you can hear her shambling the entire time. But it felt like a little bit of a fresh take on a Stalker to me. Like, do you agree?
Yeah, I think whereas kind of like, for example, Lady Dimitrescu, I guess the most recent one that we've had, the way that she followed you around kind of like the castle in Resident Evil Village was fairly standard, like she ran behind you, whereas this, I think there's almost a little bit more of something like Alien Isolation in there. The Stalker is able to kind of go up into the roof space and crawl across and cut you off in areas. It also has kind of the elements that Jack Baker had where she can burst through doors, which creates new routes that you can loop around.
Okay, now I'm back.
Yeah,
I keep forgetting to unmute my mic.
Genuinely, like, this is a step up. This is the next way of making the Mr. X kind of theory even more sort of like terrifying, even more inventive in the way that it.
Hey, if they're finally gonna make Resident Evil scary again.
I mean, interestingly,
well, see, now that's not gonna scare me when I play the game, because bro, you can't show jump scares in a gameplay trailer, because then when I play the game, I know it's coming, man.
Organically, like it did for me.
Yeah, I think basically there are definitely trigger points, I think, for the Stalker to be able to do certain things. But if you don't pass that trigger point and you move around the environment in a different way, then suddenly things aren't happening, which doesn't unlock routes for you. So like you say, if you walk down that corridor and she bursts through the door, suddenly you
Sunny, where you are?
Between a room and a corridor.
It's 5 p.m., bro.
I moved a different way, and that route didn't exist for me, which meant that ultimately I actually got trapped by the Stalker and had to find a different way out because I was really up against the wall. I'd not got that door to escape through.
Yeah.
And so I think kind of like seeing how that Stalker, particularly presuming we get her in a larger environment than we did in this demo, I think there will be like lots of interesting kind of challenges for you to face because of the way it works with the environment.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Also, the demo
of the new Stalker, though, what we've
the
seen
demo for Resident Evil 8,
to light burns her skin,
right? You
and
play as a
really
different character, experiencing the same setting in a different way, right? It's just like a showcase. For this, they're just showing the game.
Found like a lore, like an actual logic reason. If she comes into a room with a bright like room light, her skin will burn and she'll retreat. And it's just those little touches that make it feel like potentially this could be.
Like, yeah, I wanted to see gameplay, but I also want to experience the game for the first time, bro.
Didn't have like a classic safe room, right? It had rooms with the big lights on that you knew would be safe. But sometimes it'll pull a trick on you.
So what's happening here? Are they still talking about Grounded 2?
Smashed out, and suddenly it's like the place that you thought was safe, the place where you thought I'll get like 2 or 3 seconds to just get away from this creature.
So is this the right stream to be on?
My plan is suddenly that room is no longer safe, and I think that like playing with your expectations, a lot like Resi has done all the way through its history, particularly with the remakes, is use your expectations and then pull the carpet from under you. I think it does that very well.
How does she survive that?
The rest of the demo, there was a lot of things that felt very familiar. There was a lot of collecting keys for doors. There was all sorts of that stuff. But one thing that was quite unique, well, at least for a release Resident Evil, is that you could play this in either first or third person. You could just go into the menu and switch it anytime you wish. Which way did you prefer?
So I'm actually a real big fan of like Resi's pivot into first person. That's I found really increased the fear.
Yeah, me too. I think the game would be scarier if you play it first person and then third.
That definitely
what is that at the end of the corridor?
It really narrows kind of like your vision. And that creates very bespoke kind of like created scares. There's a moment where you go into a room and you're trying to push a cart around and bits are falling off the cart, and as you do that, because of the way your frame of vision is like honed, you see like the shadow of this creature walking past the window. And when I replay the demo with kind of like in third person and play through that section again,
no, I agree with this guy. This guy knows what's up.
The same scare because the way that the angle is opened up and really where Grace is.
This guy knows what's up.
That up.
Yeah.
However, you do get benefits for playing in third person. Dale, I know that you played a lot more of the demo in third person than me, and you were talking about the bespoke animations that has.
Yeah, so I mean, in all honesty, I prefer first person for these as well. However, I really wanted to see what it was like in third person, and when we were looking back and comparing what we did, we noticed that the third person like has very bespoke animations. Very specifically, when you're in first person, you're running away. It's just you're beelining down a corridor. But when you're in third person, Grace sometimes will trip and stumble and fall. And I feel like that was a really clever way of adding some horror elements, making you a bit scared. I think there's something. When the threat is so looming in first person, it feels way more intimidating.
Well, now that's different.
So third person inherently can feel a little
I
less
wish
scary.
they did that
However,
for
I
the
think
first
tripping
person
and
as well.
falling
What
is
the
an excellent
fuck?
example of
That
how
kind of
they've really
sucks.
thought about how do we make it scary in third person as well. And it's a little touch I really appreciate.
I think the other thing
Like for third person, it's good. You're running away and you're like stumbling and shit. Of course, yeah, that's good. That's good. But if you're first person and you're just like walking,
now it's definitely woven in those two viewpoints, and so there are cutscenes where the camera will go into the back of Grace's head and do things in
just
first
like you,
person,
except the
but there
fact
are
it wouldn't
also
take him
cutscenes that
40
are
hours to
bespokely
beat
made to be
P5.
in
I don't
third
know
person.
what you're
It feels
talking
like it's
about.
a really coherent package this time around.
Absolutely, and I hope we get to see.
You know what? No, I'm not gonna take this slander. Shut the fuck up. I beat it, and that's all that matters. Pushy boy. Okay, I hope that's just like 5 minutes of a 30-hour game or something.
You're watching Gamescom Studio on IGN. From Dawn of the Dead to Dead Rising, there's plenty
Still
of
talking
science
about
fiction that
Grounded
takes
too?
place in shopping centers. But
Oh,
so
now
far,
we're talking about
none
Farming
has also
Simulator.
taken place in the Middle Ages. Here to tell us about God Save Birmingham, creative director Hyung Song Cha and content manager Gwyn Kim will be translating.
Oh wow, so people were saying that this game was fake,
Now,
was
no
AI
offense to our
generated.
UK audience,
But now there's
why
actually real
Birmingham and
people
why
behind
not
it.
Paris or Berlin or London.
파리나 베를린, 런던 같은 도시가 아니라 어째서 버밍엄을 선택하셨는지에 대한
It's a game set in Birmingham and it's made by a Japanese person. What the hell?
저희도 중세 시대를 배경으로 한 좀비 서바이벌 게임을 기획했을 때 가장 먼저 고려했던 도시들이 파리, 런던 같은 현대 유럽 도시들의
Interesting.
가장 큰 수도 도시들이었는데.
See, like if it was fake, I doubt that this guy would show his face at an event.
그 도시들은 이미 중세 시대에도 굉장히 큰 도시였습니다. 저희의 개발팀이 그렇게까지 큰 편은 아니기 때문에
Actually, he's Korean. He's not Japanese.
제작을 충분히 할 수 있는 규모의 도시를 선정했어야 됐었고, 그래서 현재까지도 명맥이 유지되는 아주 유명한 도시이나 중세 시대에는 그렇게까지 크지 않았던 도시를 중심으로 다시 리서치를 시작했고, 그 리서치의 후보 중에 하나가 버밍엄이었는데, 버밍엄 뮤지엄에서 아주 좋은 역사 사료를 유튜브에 공개해주셨습니다. 그 사료를 확인해보고 이 자료가 우리 게임을 만드는데 굉장히 많이 도움이 되겠다 해서 그 결정적인 역할을 선택하게 되었습니다.
This looks very boring, not gonna lie.
To create a zombie survival based in the Middle Ages. They actually did consider those cities like London, Paris, Berlin.
Gameplay looks incredibly boring.
During research, though, they learned that
those
cities were still pretty sizable even back in Middle Ages. And considering the size of the dev team, which is not too big, they felt the scope would be a little bit beyond.
Oh my god.
So they did another set of research to find a city that's still famous, still around, and was around back in the Middle Ages, but of more of a manageable size that they could handle. And during that process, they found a YouTube video posted by the Museum of Birmingham, and while they watched it and took a close look at it, they felt that would
Why aren't the zombies attacking him?
help them create the city for the game.
Are you just invincible if you have armor on?
Birmingham.
I feel like you should be invincible if you have armor on, unless it's one of those zombies that start tearing off the armor, you know. But yeah, if they're like the bitey zombies, they're not gonna bite through your armor.
고려하셨던 것으로 보이는데 중세를 선택하게 된 이유가 있다면 설명 부탁드리겠습니다.
네. 저희 좀비
Bro, it looks terrible. I can't. My god.
그런 환경에서 살아나는 좀비 게임을
I try to give every game the benefit of a doubt. Like it's for a certain fan base, but it's not for me. Head ass. But this I don't think this is for anyone.
So, as a big fan of zombie games himself, Hyun-sung was intending to create a zombie survival game that's even
Look at that. They don't even.
difficult.
Why are you showing this as like showcase footage? Why?
The modern firearms.
Why is this what? He's hitting him through the walls. So why are you showing this as fucking?
So he decided to choose the Middle Ages for that.
So What are we going to do about the zombies?
It's unbelievably
Without all those
unfinished.
kind of modern gadgets and shotguns and chainsaws, how do we fight back?
샷건이나 전기톱 같은 그 현대 도구들 없이 어떻게 좀비와 싸울 수 있을지에 대한 질문이었습니다.
네. 우선적으로는 게임에서 제공하는 중세의 많은 냉병기들을 잘 활용할 수 있어야 되고요. 저희는 그런 무기들의 카테고리마다 다양한 메커니즘을 제공해 주고
What was that, bro? Why would they show this as showcase footage? This is terrible. Okay, that was kind of cool. You chopped off both the legs at the same time with one swing. That was pretty cool, honestly. You know what? This game is peak. They need to fight back the zombies. Yeah, it doesn't allow them to go through the door. Hey, precisely, yeah.
So the game will be providing various cold weapons.
Just like go outside, train them like it's freaking Black Ops Zombies. Loot some food, go back inside.
How to use them and use them well in the right place in the right time.
W zombie survival. Don't even close the door, bro. I bet they can't even get back in.
The physics engine features extensively, so a lot of the objects in the game can be thrown around or, or like placed they can be moved around and placed.
Why even do anything if you can just like go through a door and put look at how thin this table is.
Zombies from getting.
If you can block an entire horde of zombies with that fucking piece of wood, what is the point? Meth is walking from yeah.
You think has been missing from the genre until now?
Maybe there's like a good plot or something. Maybe it's like Dead Rising, you know? Maybe the plot is good.
대체로 좀비 게임들에서는 좀비와 캐릭터의 상호작용을
I don't know what the plot could even be about though.
애니메이션 형태로 다루는 케이스가 많은데 그리고 실제로 게임 속에서는 거의 그럴 수밖에 없어요.
Bro, nothing's blocking the door.
캐릭터를 공격하거나 이럴 때 주변에 다른 좀비들이 그 상황을 그냥 봐주고 있는 등의 이런 묘사가
Oh my god. Yeah, this is I already know this is gonna be annoying as hell to play.
좀비들이 나를 동시에 붙잡고 엉겨붙으면서 나를 물어뜯으려고 하는 그런 묘사를 굉장히 하고 싶었는데 게임에서는 미처 그럴 수가 없어서 저는 그것을 조금 더 발전시키고 싶어서
Let me guess, you can't fit through there because the barrel's there.
좀비의 그런 많은 좀비들의 동시적인 공격이나 물어뜯음을 묘사할 수 있는 형태로 게임을
I'm right.
만들었습니다.
Oh, I stand corrected.
So, yes, one of the things that
It's got dying light parkour.
was that a lot of the games, the zombie games, when the player is the character is interacting with the zombies, it's
That guy's pants were down. Hell zombie. Pull your pants back up, idiot.
Cases like if the player is getting attacked by one zombie, there are a bunch of the rest of the horde is just looking at them, and he felt he wanted to create an experience where the entire horde is coming at you, like kind of trying to grapple you and bite you. So he has created a way of having procedural animation where multiple zombies can try to grab and bite you at the same time.
Oh, well that didn't happen in the showcase you're showing right now. You tried to create a game where there's more than one zombie coming at you? When is that gonna happen in this showcase?
이게 또 무서운 부분이기도 하고 아무래도 그런 게임을 플레이하게 되는 걸 기대하고 있다고 그런 얘기는.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. God Save Birmingham is targeting an early access release sometime in 2026. So add it to your Steam wish list right now on the official Gamescom Steam event. There's more Gamescom Studios.
His brutal style of his.
What the fuck was that? What are they doing here? Tropico 7, huh? You passively regen health and this game would be easy. Way too easy. Yeah. Oh shit, they're showing the Invincible game. Omni-Man Fighter Spotlight? I already seen that.
What are you selling? Plus is the place to get unlimited access to all the tools you need to beat your games.
Here's what you need to know for bringing down Gloomspawn.
Plus awesome exclusive discounts on IGN Store.
Maybe this would tease open your money pouch.
Plus ad-free browsing on IGN.com.
Bro, Gamescom has been... bro, 2 streams, both of them have been me complaining. legit. Like, they haven't given me anything to be excited about. They showed Chinese Souls-like games, which they show at least one in every gaming event ever. They said Silksong's coming out in 2025, which they said before.
Looking for a way to wear your
And they're showing games that they've already showed before. What happened here? Stream died. Oh, stream's dead. GG's. Give us all the goods in the first one. I mean, not really. You know? Like I said, they only showed Chinese Souls-like games. Which, yeah, fine. I like Chinese Souls-like games, right? But how many do we need? Like, now it's gonna be a struggle between the devs of Chinese Souls-like games to make their game unique from the others, right? Bro looks so smug, he fucked the stream. Okay.
So
Go back to this one, I guess.
A little bit more of a technical thing that you have to learn to do.
I definitely recommend playing as him.
Really excited for people to get their hands on Omni-Man and really feel powerful.
But the one from yesterday?
He's going to be beating the
Well,
crap
yeah.
out of people.
I'm talking about the one from yesterday.
Boom, boom, you're done.
Now I've proven I'm the strongest among us.
He said Among Us.
Well, we know it looks stylish and it aims to stay
that's
very
what's
true
up.
to the characters, but you know what? The only real way to get to know a new
That's what's
fighter
up.
is by
That was
seeing
Randy
it help
Pitchford.
us do
I
just
hate
that.
Randy Pitchford. I hate you. Bring him back. Randy. Bring him back. Let me scold Randy. Bring him back.
No, it's been fantastic. Yeah, I mean, you know, you go back to Evo, and just Evo was just absolutely amazing. We had a fantastic showing. It's our first time having
Alright, I guess now they're gonna talk about the Invincible versus for the next 30 minutes. How are they gonna draw this out? How are they gonna talk about a fighting game for 30 minutes?
YouTube or something, though you won't get demonetized. We also had motion inputs revealed there, so a lot of good feedback from the community that we've taken and put back to the game.
Yeah, no, like you were saying, you've been revealed, like the quarter up team have been so busy. All
Hope
summer
you guys
revealing
enjoyed your
characters.
Borderlands 4
And at
interview.
Evo, we got
What the
that
fuck are you
first
talking
look
about?
at Omni-Man,
Exactly.
right? How's the player reception been so far?
Yeah, the reception at Evo for Omni-Man has been crazy, right?
Yeah,
Full effects and
like
those
being on
Oh,
those
we're back.
abilities can be licensed to the other manufacturers. So you might get, say, an Atlas weapon that's got all these
You
other
guys fuck with
functions within it.
Borderlands?
It's really, really cool, and it leads to just more combinations.
This is my childhood right here.
More time to grind and get that perfect.
I hope
weapon.
Borderlands 4 is
thing,
good.
right? Everyone's got for their build the perfect.
As much
the
as
perfect piece
I
of
hate
their
Randy
outfit.
Pitchford, I hope this is good.
So, like we're talking about weapons. Borderlands is known for its guns. We've had guns that talk. We've had guns that walk. We've had guns that shoot poop, that shoot food. What's one of the really cool things we're getting?
Fans have been wondering if Omni-Man has jiggle physics.
Yeah,
What exactly would be jiggling? His fucking balls, bro? J.K. Simmons is
fish
balls?
that are grenades,
Oh
or the
god.
grenades blow
Oh
up into
god.
fish.
Yes.
I was joking.
Either one. Oh, crazy stuff. But you know, one of the things that I love is speaking of grenades, we kind of recaptured the grenade button, and we now call that ordnance. So not only can you slot grenades in there, you can slot all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Massive miniguns and big rocket launchers, even like throwing knives. All kinds of weird
His
stuff
bud?
that you've never seen.
Oh my
weapons
goodness.
you've never seen in a Borderlands game before are now part of that, and they kind of work almost like a new action skill.
I don't want to see that shit, man.
Hero characters, action
Who am I
skills,
kidding?
which
I
of
do want to
course,
see that shit.
You know, there's a ton of those too, so lots of combinations.
No, it's very cool. Like, I really love the idea that we're going to be able to really change our playstyle based on what ordnance we have set in that slot.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun, and it's kind of like, depending on what you slot into it, like some people use it for things that can kind of get them out of a situation. I like to use it for things that are just, they're on cooldown, but when I press it, it's,
Oh my god. Oh, we're back.
Because I love feeling powerful. I just want to feel like a badass when I play Borderlands.
Go big or go home.
Right.
Speaking of badass, our badass rank's going to be returning in this round?
We got something along those lines.
Okay.
It's, we always push boundaries and we always try things. I think what we've got is an upgrade from that. But yeah, there's with every Borderlands game, we've always teetered with different types of innovation. One of the cool things about having this be the fourth game is we have now all kinds of places where we've kind of, that game we went too far here, or we went you know, and now we kind of know where the bullseyes are.
Yeah.
So, you know, we've really kind of honed in on the best of the best.
Interesting. I'm trying to
But
take
some
this
of
in.
the systems we love, we'll
This is
iterate,
Borderlands,
improve
bro.
on, and
We're so
tweak a little
back.
bit. And Badass Rank's one of those.
Hopefully.
Nice. Now we've seen a few of our Vault Hunters in action. We've seen Vex, Rafa, and Amon. But we haven't seen Harlow. When's Harlow getting her time to shine?
What's on the
all
other
her
stream?
background
You know
stuff?
what's funny
No,
about
bullshit.
Harlow is I'm like right now I think she's my favorite Vault Hunter. So maybe we've been holding out, saving her for the end, but she's really awesome. I've been playing Harlow a lot lately. You know what's funny is when we started with Harlow, I think when we did our first introduction of all the 4 Vault Hunters, you know, they all have different cosmetics and different kinds of heads and skins, and there was a really nerdy head that was on her for that first appearance. And then I started playing her a lot. I'm like, dude, I'm a nerd. I don't want to have the nerd. I don't want to like. I want to play like the badass. So
yeah,
we
you
kinda
are a
switched to one
nerd,
of the other
Randy
heads and
Pitchford.
gave her these really cool glasses and mess with like her look now.
The
is just
devil
fire. I
incarnate.
love it. But she has awesome crowd control abilities, which chain together in really unique ways depending on how you build your skills out. So I've been having a lot of fun with her. It's weird because I was certain, you know, earlier in development when I was spending most of my time with Vex that was going to be my character, but now I'm pretty sure it's going to be
Okay, whoever is
I've been a
playing
Siren
this
main
fucking
every single
sucks.
Borderlands game, and I was like,
Damn.
But Harlow looks so cool.
If you like phase locking and that kind of crowd control gameplay, you're probably going to be a Harlow player.
Okay.
Yeah.
We actually have some Harlow gameplay up
hell
right
yeah.
now. So yeah, like, can you like just kind of talk about some of the things that we're seeing the footage of this Harlow doing?
Oh yeah, so well right now we're actually in a run up to a boss fight, which is a pretty gnarly fight. You can see a couple of, let's see, it looks like she's actually got, oh, I don't have my glasses on. I can't quite see what it looks like. There might be a throwing knife in the ordnance slot. But I don't have my glasses on, so forgive me if I'm.
No worries. But it is a throwing knife, yeah.
Yeah, let's see if whoever's playing does the action skill. This is the run up to a really awesome wicked boss fight. Oh look, there's. Oh, okay, so she's using the Powerball. It's stunned him. There's also versions that can lock. Ones that bounce around. There's lots of different ways that she can use these gravity balls. Her class is a Gravatar, and she uses science.
No, this is definitely exciting me.
That sirens use. She uses science and her inventions to have different effects on the battlefield. So with this particular build, you're going to see a lot of not just. It's kind of a combination between suppression and damage dealing with the way this version of the gravity balls are being used. My favorite are just pure locking and crowd control. Suspensions, I like holding enemies in the air for me. I like some of the moves can automatically bounce the gravity balls from enemy to enemy. And you notice in this one too, it'll time dilate. Like let's see if it's on cooldown right now. We got another 30 seconds, but it can surround an enemy and slow them down to almost nothing. And it also slows down bullets, which is kind of cool too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is looking just like my kind of character, so I can't wait to get hands-on with Harlow. Now, back in pre-sequel, there was a lot of like multiplayer.
I want to see the other
interaction you could have
characters.
with the other Vault Hunters. Are we going to see any of that kind of? I know you talked about tweaking stuff and going back things.
One of the boldest, scariest decisions.
It's gonna be one of those where I'm gonna pick my character and then I'm not gonna like their ability and regret playing the character. I'm gonna be playing the character for like 5 hours, right?
All of our cutscenes
and then regret playing the character, and then I'm gonna not wanna reset the game. Because why would I play the game again? Right?
We're gonna do it.
When I'm in the middle of it, I'm not gonna start from the beginning with a new character.
But because we weren't sure if we could.
I can already tell that's exactly how it's gonna be. Hey, hit me up on Discord. No.
Because if you don't see your character, it's kind of weird. You know. I'm glad we made that decision though, because we did.
Well, thanks for following though.
We did successfully get to the point where we can now render everything in real time. So now in Borderlands 4, all of the Vault Hunter, whatever Vault Hunter you're playing, is in the cutscene, which gives us the ability to integrate the Vault Hunters themselves, the player characters, in more of the story. They all have unique dialogue. They all have unique characterizations and interactions, not just with the NPCs, but even with each other if you're playing in co-op. And we've pushed that part of the simulation farther than we've ever pushed it before. And it's kind of fun too, because as you know, with the customizations, there's all kinds of weird costumes and outfits people can wear. Those show up in the cutscenes too. So go crazy.
Oh, that's
if you
cool.
wanna break the game and have some really funny
I like that.
interactions. It's absolutely possible.
I plan on breaking the game as much as possible.
It's part of the fun of Borderlands to break the game.
It really is. Now you're.
You know what? I'll
Illustrating,
give
you're
you that,
having tons
Randy.
of missions. How many missions are we looking at in Borderlands 4?
Well, I will tell you that there's a very, very healthy main campaign. I'm not going to tell you the exact number of missions, but all of the things that are like critical path that are necessary for the main storyline, it's about the length of what you would expect if you've played past Borderlands games. But with the side quests and the side missions, we have not just double down, but triple down. There's like multitude more than we've ever done.
I don't know how I feel about that.
And you could do them or not. They're all.
I would
totally
much
optional.
rather a
Some of
longer
them
story
are
than
just
more
quick
side
little,
quests. What the
almost
fuck?
Instantaneous little.
Because
fun
I want to
side
do all
things.
the side quests,
Others
but
are
if I do them all, then I'm
full-drawn
going to be so
adventures.
overpowered for the actual story.
Length of some of our DLCs offer just a side quest outside of the main story beat. So there's a lot to do, and that's because it's the biggest game we've ever made. We made this seamless world. You know, finally technology has caught up to our ambitions.
That's
you
good.
could tell when you play even early Borderlands games that we've always wanted a wide open world, but we haven't been able to do it. We've always had to, you know, narrow things out and make a little junction point with a cutscene or with a loading time, mostly with loading times, which sucks because you're waiting to play the game. You're waiting for the technology to catch up. In Borderlands 4, the hardware and the software we've developed and our use of Unreal Engine has caught up to our ambition. So now it's a wide, seamless world. And with that, we populate it. So in addition to main storylines and side quests, there's all kinds of other activities that are dynamic and just sort of happen.
Whoever is
And
playing is
little
so
things to
bad
do
at
that
the
you
game.
can discover and immerse yourself in it as you explore the Borderlands.
I bet it's Randy.
No, like the vision is always like it's always seemed like it's wanted to go push further and further, and you guys been doing each iteration.
Thanks. Yeah, we try. We are, you know, and sometimes we push too far, but I think that's
True.
part of, you know, we're artists, and you know,
I wouldn't
it's
call
part
you
of what
that,
goes with
Randy.
it, you know?
Art, you know, it evokes emotion and such. And
you can feel. You could feel the Gearbox team. You could feel us in our games.
Yep.
We're all in there, and for better or for worse. But we definitely commit ourselves to it. And I think I'm hoping. I know for me, as someone who loves entertainment, in a world where like everything's getting more and more digital and things can be AI generated, that I actually appreciate more when I could feel the human craftsmanship, the handmade work.
Gotta be a game critic? Yeah. It's probably someone backstage,
really
right?
good.
Like reviewing the
when
game.
I have so many people on the team, like for me.
Yeah,
one
I
of the
bet
reasons why
one
I
of the
love to play
IGN
solo
guys is
a lot-
gonna post
it's
this
fun,
exact
but
footage and say,
I
"Oh,
just-
this
I
was
want-
my
like,
experience
there's
playing the
beauty
game."
just under a rock with,
And
with
just,
an
you know,
artist that's painted the little doodles.
Just getting that chance to kind of explore it yourself.
Yeah.
Now, you know, speaking of like evoking emotion and such like that, the $80 comment around games. I got to ask you about it.
Oh.
Do you worry that approach is going to be detrimental to the potential success of Borderlands?
What approach?
Yes.
There's the $80, like the conversation around the $80 game gamers.
Well,
I think they're asking the real questions
now.
now.
It's a byproduct of something I'm kind of just, I think is important, which is, yeah, I am on Twitter and I'm accessible. And anyone
For
could,
context,
like,
people
I'm at
told Randy
Magic on
Pitchford
Twitter, and anyone in the world could message me, and I reply,
that
and I use the platform
if
for what
he
it's worth.
does what
Now, it was
Nintendo
really
did and up the
interesting, right,
prices of
because,
games,
you know,
people
there's
aren't going to want to
there's a
play the game.
conversation that happens, which
And he said, if
let's be
you're
honest,
broke,
the
you're
sum
not a
of
Borderlands
all
fan.
Social media talk and the sum of every article written about that doesn't matter. Literally, it doesn't. At the end of the day, as all of us do,
And that's
when we
why I hate
approach
him.
entertainment, we think about what it is that we want and what it is they're asking of us. And if we want something and it feels like a fair price or whatever the barrier is, then we explore it and we engage in it. And if it doesn't feel fair, we step away.
It's not fair.
And both Gearbox and Take-Two and 2K have always had the attitude of, we want to make sure in every case that whenever we're making entertainment with people and whatever it costs, that whoever's getting it feels like they got the better end of the deal, that the value that they're getting for whatever they're spending is better.
If you truly feel that way, then don't make the game $80,
Really
Randy.
with like your DLCs and extra expansions in previous Borderlands, like I've always felt like I've gotten the value in the hours I've put into those.
Thank you.
So.
And we, you know, I do know something about the game. I've been working on Borderlands 4 for 6 years.
So.
It's amazing value. The truth is, when we designed the model and when we built everything, like it all makes sense. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. And the price isn't up to me anyway. I was just engaging in a conversation that was happening
for sure
on the internet.
And that's been a conversation that's been happening.
And it's an
for a lot
interesting
of
conversation. For any given product, the conversation doesn't matter. I'm really, as an artist, I'm thrilled that my partners, that Take-Two and 2K decided to sell Borderlands for the same price that we sold Borderlands 3 for, not raise the price with some other games, because I want everybody to play it. I want as many people as possible to play it. And, there might be a little bit of friction there for some people as prices go up. But I also know that from a value perspective, they probably could have charged 5 times as much, and it would have felt worth it.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
I don't know if I would have, but
it's the maker event. Sure.
I want it to be as cheap as possible.
Hey,
though.
I'm right there.
Yeah, fucking right. Okay.
Well, Randy, thank you so much.
I fucking hate this guy so much.
PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC on September 12th, and it's coming to Nintendo Switch 2 on October 3rd. But right now, there's more.
My game is so good, I could have cost you 5 times as much.
Welcome to the biggest gaming playground in the world.
The fuck up, bro.
Where 500,000 people come together to play.
My God, I don't even want to watch this shit no more, but I will.
1,500 exhibitors.
Oh, they're still talking about Invincible Versus here.
The biggest names in the gaming industry.
Bro, they've showed like 4 games here when they've showed 1 game here. This is crazy.
And we're just getting started.
Your content is super fun to watch. I'd love to connect further and show you some genuine support. Add me on Discord. No.
Brand new game trailers. Less watching,
it'll be $80 only on Switch 2. Is that confirmed?
Unique indie area where you're in control of the most creative and unique projects from beloved.
Right, I'm gonna blow my nose again.
And if that's not enough, don't miss Gamescom Awesome Indies, our show featuring
Why did you just copy paste your freaking comment, man?
Or become the hero
I'm not gonna fucking follow you on Discord.
The Gamescom cosplay contest, bringing cosplayers and fans together from around the globe for an unforgettable community experience. Join live shows, esports tournaments, and creator events at the Gamescom Event Arena. Can't make it to Gamescom in person? Visit our website gamescom.global and experience all program highlights via our content hub, Gamescom Now. While you're there, make your voice count in the Gamescom Award. Vote for the most exciting games, groundbreaking products, and jaw-dropping innovations presented here at Gamescom. Do you remember our incredible friends and gaming experts from IGN? Of course, they're back, hosting full days of Gamescom studio live streams on Twitch and YouTube. Oh, hey, AP, crashing the party. You'll find our all-time favorite RPG Gamescom epics on our website. Join the community and grab your loot. Now moving on to something that is very important to us. Our initiative, Gamescom Cares. We want to shine a light on social and environmental responsibility. In order to reduce emissions, Gamescom runs on 100% renewable energy. Just as important, accessibility is key for us. Gamescom should be a safe, inclusive space for everyone. Speaking of inclusive spaces, the Gamescom City Festival is taking over the city with live music, awesome shows, and all kinds of fun. Did we mention? Entry to the City Festival is free for everyone.
I want to go to
Welcome
Gamescom.
to the playground. Welcome to Gamescom.
Except I would feel like it's a complete waste of time if I go there and then, oh my God, you're so fucking annoying.
List features nearly 100 different films and approximately 25 minutes worth of wall-to-wall deep dive analysis.
Oh.
To simulate that pace for this 30-second ad, we're featuring 26 different films. And before you say it, no, that math does not check out. We're not math people, we're movie people. We can't even count down
as I was
10
saying,
without ending up at like 96. Subscribe
what was
to
I saying?
IGN Movies and TV for more Cinefix movie lists.
Excuse me? What's this?
Clan, the Raven Clan, has always had a secret motive.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Are they just showing the same trailer that they showed yesterday?
Expect heavy resistance from the DDR.
They're showing the same trailer that they showed yesterday. Okay, now this is kind of pissing me off.
Stop this madness. Stay away from the Dark Dragon Seal. Go back home to your little raven nest.
I've watched this 5 times already.
you truly think you have what it takes to slay the Dark Dragon, prove it. The very fiend that resurrected the Dark Dragon years ago. Even a mortal such as yourself has heard of me? I'm sure. Die, insect.
So is this like, is this build up to something? Are they gonna show something else? Or did they just replay the trailer? They just replayed the trailer from yesterday. Oh my god.
As Rin, a vestige born with
What the
magical
fuck?
power.
What are they
When her
doing in
brother
these
is
live
abducted by
streams?
a brutal empire on the brink of war, Rin's journey to rescue him reveals a buried conspiracy that could reignite an ancient conflict and destroy her homeland. Master fast-paced tactical combat that fuses swordplay with devastating magical powers. Take on human and monstrous foes and face epic boss battles that demand strategy and skill. Control time and gravity as you explore a fragmented realm shaped by Iceland's raw beauty, from molten lava fields to frozen ruins. You'll also work closely with Abram, a haunted scholar, to fight, explore, and solve puzzles. Your connection grows throughout the game, shaping gameplay and story alike. Let's take a look.
When the time comes, wouldn't you rather have friends among your conquerors?
Dead men make poor conquerors.
Is this? Forspoken 2? No, but this looks cool. Echoes of the End. Have we seen this before?
This is Gamescom Studio on IGN. If you're a fan of games about stealthy,
The name sounded familiar, but that game looked cool.
Jam-packed, but one of the deadliest around is still waiting to strike. Here to tell us about
Maybe they're gonna show. Now that I'm seeing this, maybe they're gonna show The Witcher in one of these live streams.
Will be translating. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, Ninja Gaiden 4, this time around, we're following a new character named Yakumo. What can you tell us about Yakumo?
And now you're speaking to me.
新しい主人公ヤクモについて教えていただけますか？
そうですね。
Now you're speaking my language.
今回の新しい主人公である
Except I don't speak Japanese, but you know.
竜ハヤブサが所属しているハヤブサの一族とは対極に位置する裏の一族として、満を持して登場します。で、このヤクモに関しては黒竜の祖先になっているので、その宿命を断ち切るために戦っていくことになるんですけど、その目的が竜と対立することによって竜との激闘が繰り広げられたりとか、その道行く敵、今回のメインの敵である竜神島だったりとかと戦うことになってしまうというそんな感じの物語になってます。
So the new protagonist Yakumo is a member of the Raven clan,
We
which is
know
a
that.
separate clan from Ryu Hayabusa's Hayabusa clan. And
We
the
know
Raven
that.
clan operates in the shadows
We know
of
that.
the Hayabusa clan, and Yakumo is on a mission to kill the Dark Dragon.
We know that as well.
The nemesis of Ninja Gaiden 4. And
Oh
on
yeah, I
the
watch
way
anime. I know what
of
he's saying.
completing his mission,
Sad
he
face.
will
I also watch anime.
have
I
to
have no idea
clash
what the fuck he's
with
saying.
Ryu Hayabusa, who has different motivations and objectives, and along the way he'll also face off against the Divine Dragon Order, which you see him fighting many soldiers.
Thanks for following, Slay
of
6Y.
the Divine Dragon
How's
Order
it going?
and the footage that has been revealed up until this point.
I want to ask about Ryu in just a moment, but I think we're looking at the story trailer that you've just debuted here at Gamescom. So, tell us about what you wanted to do when you were telling this new story for Ninja Gaiden 4.
そうですね。昨日オープニングナイトライブでストーリートレーラーが公開されてたんですけども、本作のストーリー、についてもうちょっと具体的に、教えていただければと思いますけど。
はい。まず時代に関しては忍者ガイ
Can you guys say something we don't already know? You said something about the One Piece Trust? No, he didn't. I wish he did. Imagine comparing Ninja Gaiden to One Piece. It's a wet dream for me right there.
空に浮かぶ死体として、
I hope Ninja Gaiden. I hope this game is so good that it's mentioned for Game of the Year. I hope this game makes Ninja Gaiden reach new heights, bro. So that I'm not the only person who talks about it anymore. I hope it gets there. You know what? I also hope that they actually say something new and not show the same fucking trailer that they've showed 5 times now. Oh, this is the first trailer they showed.
どうなってしまうのか、まあどういう戦いになっていくのかっていうところが見どころかなと思います。
So Ninja Gaiden 4's story is, you know, it's set against the backdrop of this Dark Dragon nemesis. So the Dark Dragon has appeared in prior Ninja Gaiden titles.
Yep.
And in Ninja Gaiden 4, you know, the Dark Dragon has been defeated a number of times. But in Ninja Gaiden 4, its husk is floating in the sky. And it is not completely annihilated yet. So it's actually been sealed away. And in order to completely cleanse the world of the Dark Dragon,
Zixon has a 95% chance of taking Game of the Year. Oh, that's true. Ah, god damn it. Oh my god. Fuck, Ninja Gaiden's gonna come out the same year as Silk Song. Oh my god. Well, GG's.
The heroine, Theody. And that is what
hey, either way, I hope bro, if Ninja Gaiden is up there with Silk Song, I'm happy.
Their objective is to keep the Dark Dragon sealed away because they're aware of
anyway, you guys are not saying anything to me.
That will present themselves if they decide to release the seals that are sealed.
This is the 10th time that they said that Ryu and Yakumo are here to slay the Dark Dragon. You've said that a billion times. Ask a new question.
今回はまあ新しい主人公っていうことになるので、役もメインっていう認識ですけども、まあ
Okay, is Ryu a side character? I hope he says no.
リュウハイブサじゃなくて役もメインにしようと思ったきっかけについて教えていただけますか？
ないないない。
今回チーム
He said hi.
コラボレーションで、まあ忍者ガイデン4を作っていくのにあたって。忍者ガイデン3からやっぱり時間がすごい経っているっていうところも
Oh god, he said Ninja Gaiden 3. Oh god.
その新しく忍者ガイデンを遊んでいただくため
He's gonna say that Ryu's story ended with Ninja Gaiden 3 and now it's time for Yakumo to take the mantle, isn't he?
これからまあ新しい忍者ガイデンを
I was praying that he wouldn't say that. This is new gameplay, by the way.
成長していけるキャラクターを作りたいっていうところからヤクモを入れることにしました。でただですね、まあもちろん
God, he looks good. I don't like the breastplate. I wish they took that bulky part out, but besides that,
ストーリーに関してもヤクモでプレイするパートもあれば、リュウでプレイするパートもあったりとかっていうところでしっかりと物語には絡めていくので。
Bro, a translator's job must be so hard. He's been talking for so long, I would forget what the fuck he's even said at the start.
So, you know, since it's been such a long time since the last mainline entry in you know, Ninja Gaiden, we wanted to, you know, make a fresh entry point for new players as well, and that's why we decided to introduce a new protagonist in the form of Yakumo, who players can you know, grow together with in this new game. But with that said, of course, Ryu Hayabusa is the Ninja Gaiden icon. So,
yes.
You know, players can rest assured that Ryu Hayabusa will have a strong presence in the story.
Yes,
and there are dedicated segments in the story.
Oh my god, he's saying everything I want to hear.
As well. So, you know, fans of Ryu Hayabusa will definitely have a great time with their playing through the story of Ninja Gaiden 4.
Well, fans,
I was scared. I was scared that they were gonna put Ryu to the side, even maybe kill him at the end of the game.
Know, is Ryu's only weapon the Dragon Sword?
Say no.
そうですね。ユーザーからの質問も来ていますけども、まあ竜の武器種についてですが、
Say no.
まあ竜剣のみ。
Okay, that was a very smug smile. I think he's gonna say no.
そうですね。今回竜ハヤブサに関しては竜剣を使って戦うことになります。で、加えてですね、これまで過去作にあった忍法ですねを使い分けながら戦っていくことになります。
He's gonna have the dragon sword and magic. No, give me more weapons.
これまで紹介した武器に加えて、それぞれのカラスの方という通常状態とヌエの方っていうダイナミックな技の数々っていうのを楽しめるので、その竜とヤクモ両方を使って楽しんでもらえたらなというふうに。
Say it ain't so.
So yeah, in Ninja Gaiden 4, Ryu's weapon in the base game will be the dragon sword.
No.
But in addition to the dragon sword, he'll also be able to seamlessly use his ninpo, so you can switch between ninpo on the fly.
Oh god, it was going so good.
With regards to Yakumo's weapon variety, you know, he uses his Blood Raven form to transform his base weapons. So
it was going so good.
Each weapon itself is a pair, so you know, there's in total 8 weapon varieties, if you will. So you'll be able to.
Yeah, so Yakumo's gonna have 8 weapons and Ryu's gonna have 1. God fucking damn it.
So I don't think when all the combat we've seen, I don't think we've seen any range combat except for shurikens. Will there be
So he's still a main character, but he has only one weapon, bro. What the fuck? Not that I would prefer to have him as a side character, but still, like, if he's still a main character, then for the entire game, I'm gonna be using one weapon for him. When in all the previous games, Ryu has like 20 weapons. That's kind of sad. Nah, I'm sad now. I don't like the health bar of the bosses. It's very minimalistic. Besides that, I like the HUD. I like the futuristic HUD.
遠距離と近距離を両方使い分けて戦うっていう、非常にトリッキーな武器になっているので、こちらの武器は他の武器とまた違う経路になっているので、そういったところでその遠距離の遊びみたいのは十分に楽しめる形になっているかなと思います。
So in terms of long-range weapons, like you alluded to in your question, the main long-range weapon will be the shurikens, but using Yakumo's Blood Raven form, for example, each weapon has its own projectile techniques that you can use to attack enemies who are away from you. So each Blood Raven form has a long-range technique that you can use. But also, I invite players to look at the trailer that was revealed yesterday, where we revealed the Assassin's Tools
I've
weapon.
seen it 5 times.
That weapon is kind of a jack of all trades, and you could really
you keep showing it.
It has a lot of long-range options as well as close-range options.
Can you talk about how weapon upgrades work?
今回武器のアップグレードについて教えていただけますか？
武器のアップグレード、
多分武器の技についてですね。
はいはいはいはい、そうですね。今回ですね、武器に関してはこれまでの忍者外伝アクションだったりとか、その基本的な操作に付随したものを習得できる体術っていうものと、あとそれぞれの武器に対する固有の必殺技みたいなものが存在します。で、そのまず前者の体術に関してはステージの途中でアシストキャラクターにお金を払って教えてもらいながらアクションを順次学んでいくっていうものになっていて、武器の方の特殊な技に関しては、戦闘で貯める武器の経験値を使って解放していくことになります。で、それぞれ体術の方は、忍者外伝ならではのアクションっていうのを取り揃えてて、武器の方に関しては、ある種プラチナゲームズならではのダイナミックなアクションの数々っていうのを楽しめるように住み分けているような形になっています。
Yeah, so the way progression works in Ninja Gaiden 4, there are combat skills and then there's weapon skills. So combat skills you'll be able to acquire from this character called Tyron, who you'll meet in each level, and you can use Ninja Coin, which is the in-game currency that you obtain just through general progression defeating enemies. And within those combat skills, you'll find those legacy, Ninja Gaiden techniques. It's where you can find your Izuna drop and your flying swallow that you'll, of course, be able to acquire at a very early point in the game because it doesn't cost much currency. And then separate from that, there are the weapon abilities that you can, open up the menu, select your weapon, and you'll see this huge, variety of weapon techniques that you can acquire using a separate currency. It's weapon experience, and that's where you'll find those, very.
So it's a skill tree, but weapon experience. The more you use a weapon, you level it up and you unlock a skill tree for it.
Are excited to play Ninja Gaiden 4.
Right?
Are there any plans to release a demo as we get closer?
That sounds good.
最後になりますけども。
That doesn't sound bad.
近づいてて一般向けの
Well, if that's the case, there better be a skill tree for Ryu's only one weapon.
今回ゲームズコムで初めて一般の私有になっていて、雑魚敵との戦闘っていう忍者外伝らしいプリミティブな体験から、今回から新しくさらに進化したボス戦まで楽しめるような形になってます。で、この後もですね、ちょっとまだ計画中ではあるんですけど、いろいろな方に体験していただきたいので、そういった機会は積極的に考えていきたいなっていうふうに思っていますので、ぜひそちらもお楽しみにお待ちください。で、あと私有をしていただくと、今ゲームズコムで私有していただくと、こちらのピンバッジももらえますので、ぜひ皆さん、はい、こっちかな、 はい、ぜひプレイしてください。よろしくお願いします。
The fuck is that?
Yeah, so right now, you know, the general public who are visiting Gamescom, they'll be able to experience Ninja Gaiden 4 and, you know, the
I
build
want to go
we've,
so bad.
prepared, for the
I
general
want it
public.
in my head. I want to play it. I want to play it.
Ninja Gaiden experience. They'll be able to enjoy a boss fight as well. So, you know, we invite players to challenge themselves.
God, I'm getting teary-eyed. I can't believe the day is almost upon us. The day is almost 13 years. It's been 13 years since Ninja Gaiden 3, bro.
And you know,
my God.
if you do play the demo today, you'll be able to receive.
I'm still in awe, bro. They revealed it in February, and I'm still in awe.
So you know, if you're at Gamescom, please check out the demo and have fun.
Very cool. I'm excited to play. Thank you both so much. Ninja Gaiden 4 slices and dices this way on the Xbox Series, PlayStation 5, and PC on October 21st. And right now,
well, I did
more
it.
Gamescom
I'm the only
Studio
one who talks
here on
about
IGN.
Ninja Gaiden. Mother of God.
This is Gamescom Studio on IGN. Up next, we're delving into an
Why are you
immersive
still playing this?
3D dungeon crawler developed by some veterans of the Gothic and Risen games, which may or may not involve some demon slaying. Here's Clarlin.
Huh? 3D demon slaying dungeon crawler?
Who's in charge down here? You don't wanna know.
What the fuck?
Says who? Haven't you seen that cute, pretty statue in the Abyss Chamber? We better not talk
Oh God.
about it too loud.
It looks like Skyrim.
If you know what I mean.
Like not even just like first person weapon magic in hand, just the environment and the enemies. It looks exactly like Skyrim. Look at this. Look at, bro, it there's like no difference. Oh my God. Oh wow, why is it so ugly?
I think I've seen enough down here. I
Kraylin?
wonder who ties your shoes for you in the morning.
Man, that sucked. That was ugly. Oh my God, I'm hating on every game, bro. I can't believe I'm a generational hater. I feel so bad for hating on everything. I can't be the only one though, right?
We've got brand new looks at some of the biggest games heading your way soon, like Hollow Knight Silksong, Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, the Order of the Giants DLC coming to Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, and the Outer Worlds 2, plus Deadpool VR and
So they're gonna show Hollow Knight Silksong gameplay tomorrow.
to the developers by wishlisting their games on Steam. You can find everything we featured today
Intriguing.
and tons more in the official Gamescom Steam event, along with other games.
I don't know if I wanna watch that.
But for now, that's a wrap on day one of Gamescom Studio on IGN. So,
Well, that's a
from all
wrap.
of us here at IGN, thanks for watching, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Okay. This is still going. What even is this?
This looks like a good spot. Let's relocate the cluttered storage box and place the sunbed next to it.
Team share announcement is tomorrow. Oh yeah, they posted a Twitter thing, right?
We filled enough purification gauges to restore the entire mushroom forest we explored.
It's probably gonna be the same gameplay.
This was just a taste
Hmm.
of the amazing world of Bloomwalker. We look
I don't know.
forward to seeing
I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if I want to see more gameplay, right? I don't want to get spoiled. I'm conflicted. I want to see it because I want to have it in my hands, bro, you know? But I also don't want to get spoiled. I want to experience it firsthand.
Dying Light the Beast is a long march down a ruined highway to hell. The latest installment aims to blaze a new trail for the beloved zombie apocalypse franchise. And here to
Can you
introduce
see the premiere on their channel?
our
Oh shit.
Dying Light franchise director Timon Smegtala and Q&A analyst Aaron Talty with some live gameplay. This is so exciting. Welcome to the show and welcome to Gamescom, guys.
Hello, Bex.
Hello.
Silk Song special. Okay.
Been so far for both
Cool.
of you?
It's my first time, so very, very.
Should I
excited.
stream it?
Yeah, it's cool.
Busy, crazy, and lots of.
I think I'll stream it.
Love it. Well, you've got some live gameplay for us, so can you show us what you've got?
I don't know though. I don't want to get spoiled. I want to go in raw.
Of course, it's Dying Light the Beast, right? So it's going.
No pause.
It's going to be full of zombies, full of open world exploration, parkour, many fighting, and the mission that we have here is actually quite funny one because it's one of the side missions from the game, and it starts with a very classic Dying Light dilemma. There's like a small group of survivors struggling to survive, live to another day, hiding in the town hall here, and suddenly the water source is gone. Like there are no water in the taps, and like they don't know what happened. Like is something trying to hurt them? Maybe something is broke. Maybe something is trying to get rid of them from this place because they want to take over. So it's kind of like a classic Dying Light problem, but then there are some twists, there are some turns, there's some mystery to uncover.
I mean, I'm assuming the special announcement is gonna be the release date, right? If anything.
Let's see what we uncover.
There's gonna be a full-length trailer, right? Rather than a teaser trailer this time. And at the end of the trailer, it's going to be release date. That's the special announcement. I don't know what else it could possibly be besides that.
That's exactly what Kyle Crane is doing because like that's a side mission, but also the basics, right? So you play as Kyle Crane, and that's a very unique, very special type of a hero for a survival horror game because he's not only the master survivalist, like he's not only able to survive as long as he wants in this difficult, challenging environment, but in this game he also has access to a set of very special, very powerful beast-like abilities, which really allow him to kind of unleash all of the rage, all of the everything that he has in it. And like the tagline for the game is that they were trying to break him, but they created a beast. And why they were trying to break him? Because he was captured by this
Wonder how many
guy,
times they're gonna say the word beast.
Baron is a crazy scientist who's trying to achieve something very, very sinister. And Baron was experimenting on Kyle for a number of years. Kyle manages to break out, so they didn't break him. And now he's ready to unleash his wrath, he's ready to take revenge, but for that he needs some help. And that help comes from the people that live in this beautiful valley that we see on the screen right now. This is the valley, the region is called Castor Woods. It's modeled after Swiss Alps, like little tourist
This is a cool landscape.
Alps, lots of nature, lots of very beautiful vistas. But of course, this one has lots of zombies in it.
Perfect holiday.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if there was a zombie apocalypse, I'd probably go to the Swiss Alps as well,
Yeah,
just
of course,
to see it.
of course. But yeah, of course. Like the high season for zombies is there all the time. And actually, what we have here, so the town in the middle of the map is actually built to be almost like a parkour paradise. We really wanted to squeeze as much as possible out of this location so players are able to seamlessly showcase all of their parkour skills. Jump, run, wall run, slide, connect all of that
Why are there zombies on the buildings? What the fuck?
Do you want to fight some zombies?
No, I think we could, there's plenty of them around.
Okay.
We'll warm up to that, that's fair. Let's see some
Do a
parkour.
drop kick.
Obviously, that's so intrinsic to
Yeah,
Dying
absolutely.
Light
So
as
Dying
well.
Light was
Do
built
a
on parkour,
flip.
right? Like when we started working on the series, we actually asked David Bell, who's the grandfather of parkour. He's the inventor of modern parkour, to help us to share his insights, his expertise. We got him in our
The
studio,
inventor
we
of
mocked up his
parkour.
moves. We asked him to basically tell us how close we are to reality, because one thing about Dying Light is
When we were making our parkour game, we asked John Parkour himself.
to make players feel like they are part of this world, like they are the character there. Come on, Aaron! Like the whole QA department is looking at you.
You did no.
It's a lot of pressure for a live
It's all part of the plan. It's Dying Light,
But I think it's worth saying that this is like, you might look at the game, you might look at the screenshots and think, oh, okay, I see a machete, I see a guy, I see some zombies. It's just easy peasy. I go slash to zombies. Absolutely not. This is a survival game. This is a thinking man's survival game. So you constantly have to be on your toes. You constantly need to think like a survival to survive. Even if you are as a good player as Aaron, you have to constantly look at you have to look at every step that you take.
It happens to the best of it.
And I can understand why Aaron is nervous. Like before coming here, we had a conversation that actually the whole QA team
from which are on this, they were aware that he'll be playing, so they are watching right now, putting extra pressure on the guy.
I kept it quiet and it was.
But don't worry.
Aaron, you're doing amazing.
Thank you.
And by the way, if I just
Bro, why are we shitting on Aaron, bro?
let's just wait
Damn.
to our
He just died in the video game. Chill the fuck
a
out.
lot of work into this. They are the most important
He's
part
just
of
like
the
me
dev
for
team in
real.
This very final stretches of the production, because we are basically just 4 weeks from releasing the game.
I know this guy sucks at the game.
So very close.
But our game is good, I promise.
Yeah, I think it's a good chance here. Yeah.
This, I love this layout so far. I mean, the town itself feels a little bit on the less living and breathing side of things for now, but it still feels so realistic, as if I've actually felt those textures and been
Go
in
fight some
places
zombies,
like
man.
So actually, this is something that we are very proud about, because like the whole world has been handcrafted by our level artists.
Yeah.
And not only handcrafted, but also they've managed to put a lot of Easter eggs, in-jokes into the world. So like the posters you see there, like they have even scanned some of the items that they have in their homes, in their houses, and kind of brought them into like the virtual versions here in the game. I'm not sure we'll see that, but for example, there's a blanket like with a lion.
We might get a chance.
Yeah, we might get a chance to see that. So actually, that's a blanket that was kind of scanned, taken from grandma of one of our artists, and in a way to kind of honor her and put something very real into the game. We have the blanket and a lot of other different items. The whole map has been created by hand by our artists. That's why it feels so immersive. It feels real, like every square inch is different.
Yeah, you've really put heart and soul into it. I mean, the second game, obviously, it's in the title, Dying Light 2 Stay Human. So I think that's been one of my favorite parts of the Dying Light games, is it's set aside from other games like that because it feels so realistic. And,
realistic also in the
combat.
Exactly. Representation of gore. So another thing about Dying Light, aside from parkour, of course, it's a melee combat focused game with lots of brutality, lots of gore. I think that's something that's very important in the zombie genre, that you really need to show the guts, you really need to show the blood, you really need to show the kind of the brains being exposed, the heads being cut. I'm not sure how much of it can we show, because I think the previous games were a little bit on the family-friendly side. But that's also a good thing.
Oh damn, the drop kick, that was awesome.
Because he knows how to play the game.
Good shit, good shit. Hey, now I want to play the game. I'm lying, I'm not gonna play this.
You don't just run on them and slash them. Like, you really want to make sure that whatever you do makes sense, that you don't take unnecessary risks. That's a nice thing. Actually, maybe it's also worth mentioning that a lot of our combat in Dying Light the Beast is created using physics and ragdolls. If we have animations that are super short, just to represent what happens with the enemy that you are hitting. So, like, you will encounter hundreds of zombies here, but every fight with a zombie is different, because the reaction is always different. Sometimes he hits an obstacle, sometimes he hits another zombie. There's lots of those cool emergent moments.
Yeah. You were speaking about some of the melee weapons that we've used already, like we've had machetes and all sorts. What sort of weapons can we find in the world of Dying Light?
There's more than 100 melee weapons, and of course the classic stuff for the genre. So I don't know, gas pipes, crowbars, machetes, hammers, axes, wrenches, things that you can basically find all around you. But also if you dig deep enough, and that's a very important aspect of Dying Light the Beast, that there are lots of secrets that you can actually uncover if you dig deep enough. You can find weapons like medieval swords, very unusual creations of the survivors. So really a lot of very fancy looking and fancy working and effective weapons that are really a lot of fun to play.
I like the sound of a medieval sword. That sounds pretty badass, to be fair. Do you guys have favorites? What's your favorite weapon of choice?
Samurai sword.
Samurai, of course, like a classic.
It's probably a boring answer, but yeah.
But for me, actually, it's a flamethrower. Something new
Man.
to Like the Beast. So for some reason,
This shit ain't for me. I need my dopamine, bro.
we didn't have a.
You know what I'm saying? Is there a stream that actually shows new games? I'm sick and tired of just like an hour of one game. It's boring me out of my mind.
soul blade launcher, and a number of additional hidden stuff that you will have to find as you play the game. We are now living the time.
Why is there another stream here?
We are now living the time.
Why is there two of the same stream? Oh, it's IGN.
So like military combos like this all over the world with which you can interact. If you manage to survive.
Silk's on this here? Hell freaking yeah!
Remember your fault is
survival horror. I'm demonstrating exactly.
I mean, they said it twice.
Yeah, that's true. So like military combos like this.
Imagine it gets delayed again. Like they said twice in 2 months that Silk Song is coming out this year. 2 months? I think 3 months. No, 3 months. When was the Game Awards? It wasn't the Game Awards. When did it? What the fuck? It was Summer Games Fest.
And as I said, Firearms has really received a lot of.
Yeah, it was 2 months.
Developers in Dying Light the Beast.
And I'm assuming tomorrow Team Cherry on their YouTube channel it's going to be a fucking a full-length trailer rather than just a teaser, and at the end it's going to be an actual date of release.
Oh, so Firearms, there's a little bit more of a focus on.
Yes, absolutely. Maybe we could actually.
What if they shadow drop it? Thoughts? I think it's probably gonna be like October or November or something.
So as soon as you start shooting, there's a chance that the virals, the fast-moving zombies will come. Actually, I think there's one guy over there.
Let's go inside.
Yeah, let's try to hide. Like, we'll see if that works.
Safer inside. Oh my.
Yeah,
gosh,
but
okay.
Relatively.
A little bit. Like it's never safe in the world of Dying Light. Like what I like to
I can't wait to do another 40-hour stream on Hollow Knight Silk Song. It's going to be so fun when that happens. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Where you play the game, where you do some kind of interaction. Either you parkour, which is also like interaction. You click buttons, like you're trying to get somewhere. You make this.
It's gonna be great when I instantly start hating the game because of how long it's gonna take me to beat it. I mean, I bet they're going to do another P5 thing, right? They're going to do another thing.
That sounds really cool.
P10?
Explore and discover and hate every kind of trip outside of the safe zone.
You know what I'm saying? I think they're going to do that, and if they do that, then I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna be here for it. Hopefully, it takes less than 40 hours this time. Maybe I'm experienced enough that it'll take less.
Oh, actually, that's a nice thing. Or maybe we can keep the.
Gotta blow my nose again. Mother of God, I'm sick and tired, man.
Right now is that because Aaron was fighting
Ugh.
with like quite intense, he managed to charge his beast mode, right? So now he can unleash.
Am I the only one who gets sick in the summer? I feel like it happens all the time.
How effective he is with fighting those zombies. They throws them all around. Like he gets those.
I feel like I get sick more in the summer than I do in the winter.
Doesn't need any weapons anymore. Oh my goodness, he ripped his arm right off. Flippin' it.
Cat, like nothing is left like unturned and uncrushed and unsmashed.
Who's laughing now?
No one left unsmashed. No.
That sounded like you are saying it to the QA guys. Like, who's laughing now? Like, I'm here on the Xbox and I'm playing this awesome game.
Heck yeah. Oh, zombies don't need brains. It's fine.
Yeah, some of the
This girl sounds like one of those people that have never played a video game in their entire life.
Like, you can see the game is
They're just like, wow, that's a cool thing you can do in the game.
Zombies. Like, if you are into zombies, it's good to make a pause or go into photo mode and try to see how
you know, like your dad or your mom is like sitting on the couch while you're playing a game.
We have increased significantly the number of places on their bodies which you can damage. We have like when you cut a limb, you can cut it in 3 different places.
I'm trying to show them how cool the game is. Maybe they'll get into gaming as well. I tried to show my dad. My dad is French. I tried to show him Expedition 33 because French game, right? Freaking hated it.
Quite mean for that poor zombie, I feel as well.
It was like I don't like that that the Eiffel Tower is like twisted, and then this is like a twisted version of Paris, my home. Oh no! It's a video game, man.
That's also something that we were always thinking about when we were working on Dying Light games.
I wanted him to like the music, and he was like, "It's not my type of music, bro. It's not my type of music either, but I can appreciate how beautiful it is." You know what I'm saying? Come on.
So, like, of course, in the full game, you're not leaving mission area, so the freedom is open and you can go everywhere you want.
Yeah, I like the tactic of running away. That's my favorite tactic for zombies.
But that's also like, that's your choice, right? And again, like vehicles, another thing that's new to the Beast. Actually, maybe we can also show the FPP, right? Because you can drive from that perspective, like keep the immersion. So it is like, it's nice to rush, roam through zombies, blast through zombies with your vehicle, giving you a little bit of those Carmageddon vibes, but again, like a little reminder, this is a survival game, right? So like you need to think about how damaged your vehicle is, or
and the gas. We're about to
Oh
yeah,
shit.
Exactly, doesn't have gas. So I think we are slowly running out of gas.
The fuck, that zombie had nothing left to live for.
Find a gas station.
Exactly. I'm not sure they're still working, you know.
Oh, man. So with our new vehicles and things, is there different areas that we can explore around the world then?
No,
Different,
so
like,
actually we
biomes?
decided to choose this one because it fits the environment most, right? So Aaron, when you get up, maybe let's just have a nice look around the place. So about
Taking the view, I love that.
Yeah, take the view, and we'll talk about vehicles. So we have chosen those off-road pickups because they fit the environment most. We didn't see that much of it yet, but the whole world is actually quite varied. We have the town in the middle, we have an industrial park, we have swamps, we have mountains with hiking trails, we have farm fields, so a lot of very uneven terrain. So off-road pickups seem to be most fitted to this kind of environment. So yes, you are driving that vehicle. There might be some things hidden, but I'm not spoiling that too much. But then you're also able to customize the visuals of the vehicle a little. So there's still quite. Oh, I think that's the blanket that I was.
This was the.
So this is actually the real blanket that you can find in one of our level artist grandmother's.
Actually, at one of the playtests, some guy met me. He said the same thing. Like he recognized the blanket. So it's a very iconic.
That's so wholesome. So there we go. That's a challenge for
I
everyone
don't know.
playing
Are
that.
we ready to go into the night part? Because we might do that. But
I'm ready if you guys are.
a word of warning, because like Dying Light generally. Let's maybe look at some Vista before us. Okay, let's go to the night. So what happens is that Dying Light basically is a game of two halves. The day part that we have just experienced, if you are a good player, you are in control. You know what to do, like you know how to behave. You will kind of find your way around in this apocalypse. But the night part is something completely different. What happens is the volatiles, and I will scare you a little, so kind of sit tight. The volatiles, like the scary monsters, the apex predators, the kings of the night, they are coming out, they are roaming the whole place. And with those guys, you don't fight with them. Like when you see them, you try to run away as quickly as possible. Okay, maybe at the end of the game, where your beast mode is fully charged, when you have unlocked all of the skills for the character, because there's like a big skill tree of various beast skills that you unlock. If you are kind of fully formed beast mode Kyle Crane, you can fight with them, but without that, it's really, really scary. So maybe we can actually.
Is there any point in watching this?
Upon those guys, so we see them from close.
Is there a point anymore?
You can see where
Like, I got nothing to say. I don't fuck with Dying Light, bro.
Special senses of Kyle Crane where we can see the threats and be aware.
You know?
Of the threats around him.
They showed 4 games here.
The volatiles are everywhere.
And it was like an hour of talking about all 4. Like, look, I can name all of them.
Scary.
There's so many. So yeah, this new kind of sensor to see the volatiles around and others.
And how long is the stream gonna go for?
Actually, okay, so the chase has started. They are onto us, and now like it will get super, super difficult because the guys, like the regular biters, the regular zombies, they're just zombies, right? So you can avoid them, you can jump over them.
Day 1 of our 2-day broadcast. But this is actually gonna go on for 2 days straight, like this live stream.
They're also basically better at parkour than you are, so they can really grab you.
For sure. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! So you have to try and outrun them for now until we've built up our beast ability.
I don't fancy my odds very much. We'll try.
So what you can see at the top of the screen, the red bar shows you the intensity of.
Wait a second.
So we are.
I mean, I'm not gonna stream for 2 days straight.
It can be.
What happens when it gets full level?
You're gone basically. Like it's time to restart the game. Yes.
Yeah, they're still on to me.
Oh, great. What other abilities can we see from Kyle's kind of beast mode abilities as well?
Actually, the beast mode will be very helpful right now because when you are in the beast mode, you can run faster, you can jump higher. That's actually a very good way of escaping those volatiles. So they're laughing at you again, right?
No.
Okay, but just to finish the thought, maybe let's go back to the game and I will finish the thought. So what happens is that again, the volatiles.
Oh, the game crashed. That's great for a showcase of a video game.
Combat skills that you, of course, it's most used for combat. But then when you are running,
that's gotta be embarrassing.
They allow you to jump faster, jump higher, run faster, be able to reach places that are unreachable to regular human beings, right? So what's important then is that at some point of the game, you are able to actually control the beast mode a little bit more. At the beginning, sometimes the rage just overwhelms you, but then as you progress into the game, you get full control of it. You can trigger it whenever you want, and then you can use that to actually reach places, find secrets that you would not be able to do when you are in the human form of Kyle Crane. And again, that opens a new kind of way of exploring the map and a new way of interacting with the world.
Love it. Do you have a favorite biome?
All right, I don't know how to take this in, bro.
Areas? Do you like the pretty cities or the hills?
You know, like, I mean, it seems like they're not showing any new games, just games that they already announced, and then they're just like doing deep dives on the games.
The weather is like
and then that other Gamescom live stream, they did actually show some new games. So I don't know, like is this actually just a deep dive live stream?
Spend a lot of technical
they haven't shown anything new, right?
It really looks very, very real. So it rains and you
because
feel
it's the
like
Xbox showcase.
And
so I'm like, okay, this is if Devil May Cry 6 is real, this is where they're going to show it.
Not when it's raining, because when it's raining,
but if this is just showing gameplay of games that they already said are coming out, then there's no freaking point in watching this, right?
The grain it's really very beautiful to look at.
I don't know.
Love that. Well, can you tell me a little bit about, I'm really excited to dive into more of the survival kind of element, but what should players watching at home be excited for Dying Light? What about the story and more about the game that you want people to be excited about?
I think it's the best Dying Light game that we have ever created. So for the fans, I think it's sold already. But if you have not played Dying Light before, if you have not heard about Dying Light before, absolutely don't be afraid. Be afraid of the volatiles, but don't be afraid to test the game. You will get all of the things that make Dying Light a very special combination. It's a mix of open world and survival horror. It has top-of-the-class parkour, top-of-the-class melee combat, day and night cycle that changes the game as you play, and a very, very emotional, very interesting narrative. I think you will really feel something. You will feel the pain of Kyle Crane, how they were trying to break him, like all of the wrongdoings that happened to him. And then
I don't know. Is there somewhere I can read up on this?
You will also get free in the game, and you get a chance.
Gamescom.
It will really be very cathartic. You will feel how good it is to unleash this power in the game.
Well, I can't wait. I had so much fun playing Dying Light Stay Human co-op as well, so I'm really looking forward to maybe jumping into this.
Featured games 2025.
Supported. You can play with 4 friends in co-op. I can
well, this
what? This mask and 3 more, so you can play the masks.
We can play the masks.
And in co-op,
that's all games they already showed, right?
Fun.
What the fuck going on?
Moments are squared compared to what happens when you play it alone. Alone, it's a very focused, very atmospheric experience. In co-op, it's just all-out fun. You, your friends, and lots of zombies around.
Love it. Well, do you know what? I'm going to come straight over to your guys' booth here at Gamescom and maybe get a whirl, please.
You're welcome.
As long as you guys play with me, so it won't be scared. That'd be great.
Sure.
What can we look forward to from Dying Light the Beast
Exciting
next?
bit. Dying Light the Beast releases.
Fuck's sake, I want to know how it's gonna go.
19th, so it's excitement.
Like, are they actually gonna show anything new? Or what? How long are we gonna talk about Dying Light?
To play the game.
Amazing. I can't wait either. Timon, Aaron, thank you so much for showing me
so much.
a little bit about
Okay, it's
Dying
done,
Light
right?
Beast. I can't wait to play more.
Thank you.
But for you guys at home, don't forget to pre-order your copy today. Now that
I'm not
the
doing that.
Xbox Gamescom broadcast continues with some more trailers, including a world premiere trailer for a game that uses deck building as a metaphor for cooking to whip up something entirely unique. Then we'll hear from Double Fine's Tim Schafer about their new opus Keeper. And don't forget, we've still got World of Warcraft and Call of Duty updates toward the end of the day. And not to mention some news on a little indie game. And that's INDY, not INDIE. See you soon.
Morning.
Weird.
Nice to ain't it?
And that is still on the Switch. Bro, take it back, man. Show him who's boss. It's yours, right? We can take it back. Or tell your father to play a video game with his son. Why is bro watching YouTube on the Switch? I'm blowing my nose again.
Things are peaceful here in Palopori. But beyond the wall, something has begun to stir. In the face of danger, it's time to get to work. You see, in this world, not all heroes wield swords. In fact, some prefer the spoon. There are some who believe that in order to save the world, you've got to start with a really good meal. And that's exactly what our caretakers need. Your recipes might just be our only hope. Because let's face it, who can save the world on an empty stomach? The delicious meals you make will fuel the caretakers, so that they can battle the
He won't let me because he's always tired, apparently, because he works all the time. Well, tell him to go to sleep, bro. Damn. You know how pissed I'd be if my dad wanted to use my PC? Hell fucking nah.
It's Bistro. Beasts who run a bistro. It took me a minute, but I got there.
I don't get it. Well, Bistro is Xbox Play Anywhere, so if that game looks to your tastes, consider it just one more reason to get excited for the ROG Xbox Ally and Xbox Ally X. But now, it is our sincere pleasure to dig into the latest title from Double Fine, Keeper.
Keeper has been turning heads since its reveal during June's Xbox Showcase, and here to bring us some never-before-seen gameplay.
Keeper is, it's the lighthouse, right?
Fan favorite Tim Schafer. Tim, thank you so much for joining us. First off, it's so exciting to have you here. And this game, we're going to straight out the bat. It's clearly Lee Petty's baby in many, many ways. Bit of a Double Fine legend, I hear.
Yeah, he was our
I don't know about this one.
and Broken Age.
I mean, some of the best games you could ever
Because
reel
mic
off that
isn't
someone's
working.
worked on. I want to know a little bit more about what it's like working with him and your team bringing his vision to life.
I can't, he's
well,
jacked.
Lee has a really, as you can tell from those games, really strong.
I didn't tell you to
idea
fight
of what
him,
the game should
damn.
Look like and how it should feel.
Yeah.
And he's someone who I've just come to really trust and rely to just have that kind of vision, also be able to execute it. He's really good at technology as well as art, and also leading a team full of people at Double Fine, because it's a very collaborative environment, so you have to have the right touch, you know.
Absolutely.
And so mostly what it's like working with him is I just leave him alone.
Suppose you can trust day one he turns up and he knows by day end, he knows exactly what needs to happen. And as you say, it's an element of trust. I think that's really important.
Yeah, especially in a game without any dialogue, so I don't have to worry about him sneaking in any bad language.
Oh, that's such a shame.
Maybe he'll find a way.
We'll find a way to do it on
Yeah.
the stream when we
spirit
play
is
it,
there,
don't
the
you
spirit.
worry. Yeah. I mean, in some ways, it does feel like this game is a bit of a new chapter for the studio. Like you said, it is wordless, so nothing to be said there, but it's still atmospheric, still surreal. So what would you say inspired Lee and the team to move in that kind of direction?
Well, a couple of things. When we were talking about what his next game should be, we were like, well, what could we do now? Because things have changed for us. We became part of the Xbox family. We have like support and resources we didn't have before. And we're like, what could we
Oh, but him and my mom team up, get really mad, bro.
It's a game that we probably could never get signed with a publisher. Something that would seem just too far out there, but would be a really personal thing for Lee and his.
Just buy Mario Kart and then play with your mom and dad.
Really beautiful
Simple.
and strange, mysterious, and yet still really charming. And also, I think at that time, a lot of things were going on with a global pandemic. I don't know if you heard about that, but we were all locked inside. And the only way Lee found a lot of escape from that was to go on long hikes through nature. He'd go into the mountains and look at the nature around his house and think about.
I can see where this is going. Yeah.
About how the humanity is really threatened. We didn't know what was going to happen. We were kind of scared, and yet nature just kept going and changing and evolving and interacting with each other, and that was really inspiring to him. And he's also a weird guy who has like a lot of interesting tastes. Grew up on like the Dark Crystal and Cronenberg films and surrealist painters, and so put those things together to make something that was chill like nature, but also a little weird. And I think you'll see that in the game.
Yeah, when you mentioned Cronenberg,
This game is freaking gorgeous.
For the seabird, but I'm hoping that you're gonna leave that bit out.
Well, you're just gonna have to. The game's
we're not getting anything today on that.
It's all about surprise, but not. It's
Gameplay-wise, it's not something I would play though. Of course, nothing is something I would play.
It's not some super violent horror game with a lot
Anyways.
of blood, but it's also not.
My point is, I don't like puzzle games.
They're sweet and they're cuddly cats in it, but this is like it's got a.
And it definitely is what it is. What can I say?
Where the unexpected might happen.
It's like atmospherically off. There's something amiss.
Yeah, something lets you know that you don't know what's going to happen next.
Yeah, for sure.
What was it like when you started off with the initial sketch?
It's a puzzle game, right? You just like walking around and then do a puzzle to walk around some more.
Forward to what we see today, how's that sort of transformation been?
I mean, it was fun to watch Lee and his small crew get together when they just started, and they were just trying different gameplay ideas out.
Okay, that wasn't much of a puzzle.
Canvas for them to just experiment and experiment with things that are not just, when I mentioned surrealist painters, like it's not just melting clocks, but it's also like the procedure they came up with their art by like tearing up words to make new words, and so that it was it was fun to watch this process of when the sky's the limit. What do you come up with, and watching it evolve to, of course, it just had to be a walking lighthouse.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And I want to go back to what you're saying a little bit about the surrealists and paints. I want to stick on art for a moment, because naturally everything we've seen so far just screams beauty in Lee's deranged way.
Screaming beauty is what we're
Screaming beauty.
Of Mario Kart I never want to play. If I told him to get off, I probably won't be able to play it because they would get mad. Well, sucks to suck.
Yeah, I mean,
Go watch freaking anime, bro.
Very specific vision of Lee's.
Go watch One Piece. It's calling to you.
It leads to the interactions that you have in the game it is an adventure game that has puzzles, but they're light puzzles because it's really much more of an atmospheric experience. Not supposed to get stuck on a puzzle. You can't die and you can't fail in the game, but you use the light that the lighthouse has to interact with the world and cause changes to happen. And you also have a companion named Twig, which is this seabird.
The seabird,
Twig, you can send Twig out to interact with the world too.
Very nice. I mean, you guys are very typically known for quite a lot of experiences that are somewhat reality warping, mind bending. Are we going to see those kind of same shades? What's really the vibe of FIFA?
Well, I mean, I think we talk about the films that inspired Lee, like we mentioned Dave Cronenberg or David Lynch. Those films all have really weird, unexpected things happen in them. But it seems at first like nonsense, but there's a kind of a dream logic to it that makes it make sense.
I don't know, man. The game's weird.
But it's not necessarily clear what it means, and it probably means more than one thing. And it's really open to the player to have this experience of playing this game and try and think about what all the different things mean.
Well, that's going to be interesting when it comes out and see other people's interpretations then, potentially, of what Lee's getting at the game with the relationship between the seabird and the lighthouse. That's really fascinating.
I do love it. Now, I am going to ask you a really important question about the seabird, Twig. Unfortunately, it's going to completely shape my opinion of the game. So, can you pet Twig?
Well, that's an interesting question. I don't want to give away everything that happens in the game.
This is a simple yes or no answer, Tim.
So that's a no, huh?
Has no arms.
I know, but you guys are weird and you find ways to make things
Smash
happen.
it with a little leg.
Can you?
Because I need my Switch to watch it on
Smash
Crunchyroll.
it with a little leg is also a
Fuck.
nickname we call here. Can you pet something
Don't
with
use
light? Let me
Crunchyroll then,
answer
bro.
that question with a question.
Okay.
I think that's above my intellect to answer that. I'm going to just say yes.
Yes.
To basically make you do
I'm going to say, rather than just a simple pet, the companionship you'll feel with Twig is something much deeper.
Look,
and
this isn't
beyond physical
Crunchyroll.
affection.
Oh.
Am I gonna
This
fall in
isn't
love with this
Crunchyroll
one,
either.
You're, it's
Use one of those.
Am I going to fall in love with the lighthouse?
It's a yes to both those.
Ain't nobody watch anime on Crunchyroll. What the fuck?
At all, but it is a very emotional storyline. Both the lighthouse and the seabird Twig have character arcs, and they go through changes and metamorphism.
Yeah, nailed it. It's in there somewhere.
Yeah,
you got it.
Yeah. It happens to both of them.
Metamorphosize.
We're only showing like the very early gameplay footage because things, believe it or not, get a lot weirder than what you're seeing.
With you guys? Never.
Come on.
No, absolutely. So I just want to touch very quickly then. If we're not hearing them speak per se, is it environmental storytelling? The music, I'm assuming, is a really important part as well?
Yeah, the sound design, the animation, you know, a lot of our animators try to make scenes work if you have the volume off, you know, just as like it's the expressiveness of the lighthouse still has a face-like level of expression.
Yeah.
The bird is very expressive, obviously, and there are scenes that will make people cry in this game, I think.
I'm not ready for it.
Not the whole time.
No, it will be the whole time, I swear.
I don't see how that's possible.
Already. Well, obviously we got studio here, Henry, so I do have to ask.
How is the game about you playing as a lighthouse
back in 2021 where we saw Psychonauts 2.
building
So what have you been up to since then outside of
and also without any dialogue? How is the game gonna make me cry?
That we are making
What
other
the
games
fuck?
too. We have multiple games going on at the studio, and the thing I will say is that they're all brand new. They're all brand new IP. We did Psychonauts 2, and that is keeping us fine for sequels for a while.
Great work on that, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a lot of team effort. Here's some footage of the team.
Yeah, they are working. Right?
Except for that guy who's just walking around.
Yeah.
Get to work, Bert. Yeah, we're working on new projects that are brand new IP, and we're excited about sharing them someday.
Oh,
Okay.
just for someday,
We
then
need to
all
make sure
right.
you let us know now, because we're all
We'll let
best
you tell you
pals
first.
and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Well, Tim, thank you so much for joining us. Do you have any final thoughts on Keeper that you'd like to share?
Well, let's see. Do we talk about the bird? Yeah.
We did the birds.
Yeah.
Bird. There's puzzles.
Yeah.
Got that.
Puzzles.
Check.
Have I mentioned that it's weird but chill?
Yeah, kind of.
More or less.
Did I mispronounce metamorphosizing?
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
That's
I
all
didn't
my
hear
talking
that.
points.
Perfect. We've absolutely nailed them all, and just in time because we have some harder questions for you. Me and Henry are going to start grilling you. A little game that we like to play on Xbox On called This or That.
I can't think quickly, but I'll try.
Well, you're going to have to think pretty quickly. Henry is going to fire.
I was really happy to play games with my music teacher, but I can't now. I have to wait a week for him to come again.
I won't lie. Henry's
I'll do
nailed
it as
this.
fast as I can.
All right.
Game for it?
Lock
Okay.
in.
Right, let's play this or that with Tim Schafer. First up, Jack Black in Brutal Legend or Jack Black in Psychonauts 2?
Oh, well, you could put those
Oh,
together.
shit, this guy made
and
Brutal Legend?
Brutal Legend 2, which is not something we're working on.
Nice, I like that.
I'll save it for that.
Would you rather work at the Department of Death as a travel agent, or would you rather work as a psychonaut?
Psychonaut. It has a lot more personal career growth possibilities. They have badges, whereas Manny had kind of a dead-end job.
That's true. Well, seeing as how you'd like to be a psychonaut,
Raz.
this is a question. Telekinesis or clairvoyance?
Well, you can do so much with telekinesis, but clairvoyance lets you see how people see you, which is terrifying, and I don't want to know it, so I'll go telekinesis.
Good pick. Okay, Rad?
That is a
or
good pick.
Raz?
Oh, Lee's game, Rad.
Uh-huh.
Post-apocalyptic 80s roguelike action game. Or Raz, who's a human being, but fictional.
I'm so sad that one to
I'll go
die,
with Raz
bruh.
'cause he's
Just
on
go
Game
watch
Pass.
One Piece and then you won't want to die anymore.
Would you rather be a lighthouse?
That's how
or a
life works.
seabird?
All you gotta do is watch One Piece.
Well,
Bing bong.
Seabirds are cool, but lighthouses get pooped on a lot. And in general in life, what I'm saying is you'd rather be the pooper than the thing that gets pooped on. So I'm going seabird.
Unfortunately, I think I agree, and I never thought I'd have to agree on that statement, but cool. Do you prefer talking animals or sentient objects, if they were real?
Talking animals.
It depends on the object and the animal. I'd
What is
rather
this
know
game
what,
we're playing, bro?
my
Show
cat
me
is
some more game trailers. What the
than
fuck is
know what my
happening?
toilet is feeling.
Oh.
And I'd rather my toilet not have any thoughts at all.
Yeah. We're going down a real like theme here right now.
I apologize for the gross examples, you guys. I don't know why.
We are never doing this game again.
Picture of a safe and a rat. I could have gone with that.
Fantasy or sci-fi?
Science
Fantasy.
fiction, sci-fi. I like the music better.
Yes, my guy. Okay, would
Lick
you
my
rather have
balls.
tentacles or 2 heads?
Instead of, well, I'm gonna go tentacles because 2 heads is just like another mouth to feed.
Yeah, oh, that's true. Okay. Do you prefer boss fights or platforming?
Boss
I like
fights.
platforming on the way to a boss fight. You can have a boss fight at the end, but platforming.
Okay. Now for the big question.
Go.
We're in Germany. I have to ask this: currywurst or strudel?
Is that what it looks like? They currywurst and
Yeah, that's the best ones we could find.
One's sweet and one's really goopy. And,
Well,
but
I don't know what
the
either of
Schaefer's
those
come
things
from a long
are.
line of German sausage makers.
But currywurst
Okay,
looks
so
good.
I'm gonna have to go with the currywurst.
Okay,
Is
there
it
you go.
first?
There we go. Currywurst.
I think they'd say currywurst.
You should know.
Yeah.
Hang on, big up the family tree and then say it wrong.
Well, thanks again, Tim. This has been a lot of fun. Remember, guys, Keeper launches on October 17th.
Okay, new
2025,
game.
But you guys can wishlist it today. And of course, there is still tons more to come up, including this exciting update from our friends at Square Enix that should make those of you anxiously awaiting an Xbox Ally on October 16th pretty happy. But then, stay put for the latest developments in World of Warcraft, Call of Duty, and more on Chronos: The New Dawn. Live from Cologne, Germany.
I can't
this
access
is
it?
Xbox
Why not, bro?
at Gamescom.
This is your phone or something. Where are you watching my stream? Instead of watching my stream, just go watch One Piece. What the hell? Okay, so Final Fantasy is coming to the fucking ROG Ally. Great. I don't care.
1作目となるファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードでは主人公のクラウドとその仲間たちが世界を支配する神羅カンパニーや宿敵セフィロスと戦う姿が描かれます。鋼鉄の都市ミッドガルを舞台に繰り広げられる星を巡る壮大な物語をぜひその手で体験してみてください。さらに本作には忍びの少女ユフィを主人公とする番外編も収録されているので合わせて楽しんでいただけます。本作は Xbox Play Anywhere に対応していますので Xbox シリーズ X&S、Xbox on PC、さらに Xbox Ally でもプレイ可能です。いつでもどこでもあなたのスタイルでファイナルファンタジー7の世界へ飛び込んでください。Final Fantasy 7
show me some good games, man.
ウィッシュリストに登録してFinal Fantasy 7リメイクシリーズの新情報をお待ちください。
I want to see something groundbreaking right now.
Dankeschön.
Dankeschön. Watching stream on my mom's musty, crusty computer that can't run a game for shit. Okay, well then watch One Piece on your mom's musty, crusty computer. You don't have to run games to watch One Piece, buddy. The fuck is this? What? A freaking rematch just came out, bro. Did they just... Rematch just came out. Did they make a rematch ripoff? Oh no, it's looks like more like FIFA than rematch actually. I can't cause it lags. Also, I don't watch anime. Why not? Are you stupid? Everyone likes anime.
You just saw the world premiere trailer for Freestyle Football 2 here on Xbox at Gamescom. Now you're right on time to learn about all that's new in World of Warcraft. As I talk with World of Warcraft Senior Game Director Ian Hazacostas and Associate Director Paul Cubitt about the exciting updates in store for players. Now, first of all,
I'm actually kind of curious about this. Although I don't play World of Warcraft, my brother is he's been playing World of Warcraft for fucking what, 15, 16 years.
Last year, revealing the World Soul Saga with the War Within. Welcome back.
Anime is really weird.
After 2. It's a pleasure to be back.
What?
I've seen your booth. I'm going to say.
Well then don't watch the weird anime. The fuck are you talking
I was
about?
walking around earlier and was like blown away by it.
I'm biased, but you're not wrong.
Yeah,
it's super cool. Yeah.
It's really, really cool, especially some of the updates, which we're going to be talking throughout this segment about. But you kicked things off last night with Opening Night Live and that cinematic. Could you kind of explain for people that need to know about what that kind of showed, what's happened up to that moment?
Sure, I guess a little bit of a story so far for the World Soul Saga.
What kind of logic is that? There's weird movies. There's weird TV shows. Don't watch the weird ones, bro. The hell? There's weird video games. Don't play the weird video games.
From messages from the World Soul herself about, darkness coming. That led to a surprise attack on the city of Deltarune, the destruction of our beloved city of Deltarune, and the nature of the threat facing us being revealed. This powerful entity known as Xal'atath. So over the course of the World Soul Saga, over the course of the War Within, we've been trying to kind of keep up with her. She's been one step ahead of us along the way. At the culmination of the War Within, as we just discovered, she kind of ascended to a new tier of power and is finally poised to really unleash the power of the Void.
This year, Xbox Booth will feature over 20 games from our first-party studios and our amazing third-party partners, spread across more than 120 gaming stations alongside. No. Yeah, but I'm looking for the live stream, bro.
And the rest of them all, mounting
We will also host an exclusive theater presentation of The Outer Worlds 2, the sequel to the award-winning first-person sci-fi RPG. I don't care.
Trailer there, and that leads directly into the story.
Yeah, I still can't get over.
From our third-party partners around the world, the Xbox booth will feature playable demos for Hollow Knight Silksong.
That was one of my favorite cities in the
I want to be there, man. That just makes me sad. World of Warcraft, Call of Duty.
Yeah, if Deltarune was one of your favorite cities, it was one of mine too.
It was Chainsaw Man.
V2.
But it was sus.
Midnight. So we are, going to be returning to, among other areas,
I would have to pay for the good ones, which I won't be allowed to. What the fuck are you talking about? Why would you pay for an anime? What are you talking about?
But under these pressing
Also, Chainsaw Man is fucking peak, bro. The hell? What was sus about Chainsaw Man? What, that the main character wanted to touch boobs?
After that, you'll head into Zulaman.
Everyone wants to touch boobs. What's your point? You're making no sense, Leo.
As in the form of a raid, but it's been expanded into this enormous zone now. Everything in that zone is big. It's sort of like a primordial Pacific Northwest.
I genuinely don't understand how the stream works, bro. How does the stream work?
This is, the Heronir we met during the War Within.
I feel like they haven't really shown any
we don't know a whole lot about them. We're going
new
to learn
games.
a lot more once we go to Herondar and learn that not all of them are
Just like one world premiere of a game where you cook. I don't care about that. Damn it.
Basically, Xal'atath's space of operations, where she is mounting her attack against Azeroth. We find our way into the Void Storm and take the fight to her and the Devouring Host. Super exciting, a bunch of beautiful zones.
Yeah, I can't actually wait for Zulaman again. I still have memories of just the endless attempts of trying to get the Imani Warbear with that speed trial. So it's going to be really fun to go back. And of course, go to Silvermoon as an Alliance player. It'll be fun. But with all these new areas, what are some of the activities that people are going to get into when they go there?
Well, the first, I think, is you're going to have the campaign, a new campaign that takes you through these zones, and it does so in an interesting way. You'll start by going into the city of Silvermoon and then into Eversong Woods. But after that, players are presented with a choice. Do they want to go to those two of those other zones I mentioned, go straight to Zulaman and learn a little bit more about the Imani trolls, what's going on there? Do they want to go into Herondar and learn about the Heronir? Or do they want to go on a third chapter of the campaign, which is actually a little bit different? It is not tied to any particular zone, but it takes you to some of the older places in the world, places like Lights Hope Chapel, places like Strathholm, a couple other interesting places as well. And in that quest line, you'll be working alongside Eritor, son of Turalian and Ilaria.
It blows my mind. It just blows my mind that they have their own live event being BlizzCon, right? But they have their own section in Xbox. Xbox Showcase for World of Warcraft. It's so weird.
In a way which also leads you through a couple different delves. You'll play through a couple delves as part of the campaign, and a couple dungeons as well. And culminating with the campaign leading you directly into a couple of our raids. And those are some really interesting dungeons and raids we have put together.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, as of course, alongside the zones, full complement of our bread and butter features for group gameplay, delves, dungeons, and you'll note that Paul said raids, plural.
I have to get premium to watch One Piece. Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Our initial season is
It's right here. Go here and then go One Piece. There it is. Premium what? Damn.
Like Karazhan and stuff like that, where you go to like Gruul's Lair. It's nice to have that variety hopping in. But for players that are hopping in for the first time, right? Because I think the World Soul Saga has been great at bringing in new players and also returning players. What kind of features have you got for them to hop back in?
Yes, I think we want to make sure that, whether you've played War Within and you're ready for the next chapter, or whether you're coming to World of Warcraft for the very first time or coming back from some long time away, that you can jump back in, understand what's going on, and join the action. And so we have a revamped and reimagined new player and returning player experience. The leveling experience seamlessly incorporates both Dragonflight and War Within content to get you fully caught up to speed. For returning players who may be a higher level but not quite ready to go straight to Midnight, we have a new experience set in Arathi Highlands that's going to kind of get you back up to speed on your mechanics, recontextualize you in the story of the world, and send you on your way so that you can join the fight.
Is this stream on Twitch as well?
Yeah, we've also added a catch-up quest
Nope.
line for the War Within. So sort of going into Midnight, if you never played the War Within, or if it's just been a little while and you want to refresh, you can play through all the major beats of the story in one quest line.
What are the people saying on Twitch?
A couple dozen hours that it would normally take to play through all 6 zones that make up that quest line, but it'll be a couple quick hours to go through all the big cinematics, all the major beats. By the time you're done, you should know everything that happened from the beginning of the Isle of Dorne to the end of Ghosts of Koresh, and be fully up to speed to hop right into Midnight.
Yeah, no, that's amazing as well, because it's a bit more like welcoming as well to kind of like drag one of your friends to hop in and play with you and explore that, which I'm excited about. But there is one feature, and it kind of goes back to your booth as well.
Intriguing.
Right, that has been requested for so long, and we've got to touch on it. I was watching it as well, you created Clash earlier. Player housing. Can you let us know
what website you watch anime on?
Absolutely, yeah. We are super excited for people to start stepping into housing.
Right there, bro. Look at the top. Look at the top. Look here. Look at it.
We've been sharing
right there.
details as we've been developing it
right
over
there.
the last year or so. Here at Gamescom, people are finally able to hop in and start, playing with the decor, playing with those systems for the first time. What housing is you can have your own little corner of Azeroth. If you play both Horde and Alliance, you can have a Horde home and an Alliance home. And start decorating those spaces with decor that you'll start with the generous, creative decor that the system sort of just gives you, but then you go explore the world. You might find vendors who sell some interesting tchotchkes here and there. You might work with other crafters on your server who can make some interesting furniture for you. But you take all those things, you collect them, and then express yourself in a way that we think is really just lets players express themselves however they want.
Yeah, really, I think boundless self-expression is really, it's like a hallmark design pillar of the feature. We kind of threw out the entire rule book here, including gravity. If you want a table that floats in midair, you want a table that's upside down, you can do it. I think we really wanted to unleash players' creativity to make their houses the full expression of their personality. And it's not just, a single house that is your own. You're also
in the new World of Warcraft expansion, you can build a house.
That it didn't feel solitary that you were kind of connected. There's reasons for others to come into your home, for you to go into theirs, and for you to feel like part of a group.
Oh, it's amazing. Also, for people that have been playing for a long time, so it's one of the first things I wanted to know when I heard about player housing coming in. Been playing since the Burning Crusade. Am I going to have some extra cool bits to add into my house for that?
You should, yeah. If you've been playing for decades, as it sounds like you have, then yeah, there's plenty of achievements that you would automatically have completed that would grant you decor. If you've advanced your professions, you may have access to build some of those things that would take other people, a little bit more time to get those professions to the point where they can build that particular piece of decor. So yeah, we want to make sure that people who've been playing for a while,
weird. Like it's a huge open world. You can do whatever. There's a billion quests to do. Why would you ever wanna build a house, right? And just like chill in your house. Why would you ever want to do that?
2008 and they're gone. Anybody can go back and get that stuff whenever you like.
Yeah, I can already tell, like Sam from
It's such a massive landscape to explore and shit. At what point do I want to like start building a table for my house? I don't freaking care.
No, they are not. Player housing will actually be coming before midnight in our final War Within patch, 11.2.7, coming later this year. So anyone who owns Midnight at that point can claim their first house, begin decorating it, and all players, even if you don't yet own Midnight, can start building their collection of decor, though you will need the expansion to actually have a house to put it in.
Ah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. I'm excited for it, but what's next for the team? Now, you've kind of announced Midnight, shown the cinematic trailer. What's next?
I mean, excited to get back and kind of finish this game. We're gonna be talking very soon about our first public alpha tests and then a larger beta to follow. And all of this, you know, getting player feedback, helping polish the game, and building towards a release in early 2026.
Yep, and we're gonna be here at Gamescom all week as well.
I use anime.
Maria Hamilton will be talking tomorrow.
Yeah, I also use it. But for One Piece, they had this weird freaking glitch where like they would talk and then the subtitles for what they were saying would pop up like 2 minutes later, so you would miss what the fuck they're saying.
We've got so much going on. We mentioned the creator clash earlier.
So I swapped to 9 anime.
The streams people can go watch as well afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. There's, I think, various live events going on from our stage all week, and then, you know, we're going to keep rolling information out.
You guys ever have this thing where like when you're sick and your voice changes, right? Like I don't remember what my voice sounded like before this. You know what I'm saying?
Videos, streams, and more.
Am I the only one?
Yeah, honestly, I can't say thank you enough. Like from coming on the show last year to talking to us midnight today, Paul, Ian, thank you so much. And also from tons of new titles coming to Xbox Game Pass, the Final Fantasy VII Remake integrated on Xbox. We've already witnessed so much cool stuff here on day one of Gamescom, and we're not done yet. We're about to get down and dirty with everyone's
No, we didn't, you liar.
But first, let's refresh with a quick power wash break.
A freaking liar. You guys fuck with Power Wash Simulator? I don't know. You know the games that. The fuck was it? Why did Nightbot post that twice? What the fuck is wrong with you, idiot? Anyways, I don't know. You know the games that come out that are like that play towards the dopamine version of TikTok. You know, like Lawnmower Simulator or Farming Simulator or Power Wash Simulator. I don't fuck with those, man. Yeah, I watch the shit on TikTok. Well, I watch Instagram reels, but you know. Yeah, it's satisfying. But I wouldn't spend my time doing it in a video game. I don't know. It already feels like a waste of time doom scrolling those types of videos.
How are you today?
Well, turn on their mics, bro.
Really excited to be here. I'm so excited to talk to you. Zeke, it's lovely to meet you for the first time. Axel, it's great to see you.
Don't like anime, it gives me goosebumps. Huh?
So, to catch us up.
Yeah, it also gives me, it gives every anime watcher gets goosebumps. The fuck?
I mean, first of all, what are you guys doing? I've had a great time playing it.
That's exactly why I like anime. Shivers down my spine. Yes, same. And that's why we like anime. The fuck?
To get us used to the Order of Giants, and how does it fit in with the game so far?
Yeah, so the Order of the Giants is an extension.
When something depressing happens, like when someone dies and shit, yeah, I get goosebumps and I start crying. Okay. When there's a cool freaking fucking fight in Dragon Ball, for example, animation goes
plot
crazy.
of
Yeah, you get shivers down your
so,
spine.
It fits quite well in. Oh, no. Sorry, Axel, you want to take this one? Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's basically about deepening the mystery.
I don't like
and the
anime
lore
because it
about
makes me
the
emotional.
Nephilim and the Order of
Shut the fuck
Giants.
up, bro.
And it takes place and it starts off in the Vatican.
What type of
where
shit?
The game, the DLC kicks off. And
Wait, what are we
from there
talking about?
we'll venture into a lot of
It's
new
Indiana
areas,
Jones?
new biomes, new puzzles, new mysteries, a lot of new exciting content for you to enjoy.
Very exciting. I can't wait to see what kind of the new locations are, because one of my favorite parts was obviously exploring some of the ancient Egyptian tombs in the main game. Because I've loved ancient Egypt ever since I was younger, so feeling that through India as well was so class. I can't wait for that. Now, Axel, you're mentioning the Nephilim order, and I really love Locus, obviously, in the first, the main game. But tell us a little bit more about the lore behind the order and the giants we can expect in this game.
Absolutely, and without giving away too many spoilers, because that would be boring, right? But the core premise is that within the Vatican you will encounter this mysterious character, Father Ricci. He is very obsessed with this idea of a secret chamber and a certain artifact and a relic that he's hunting for. And he asks Indiana Jones for help to unravel the mystery of
It's really
him.
weird and sus and boobs
that
and
sets you
and
off on a
boobs
path
out
where we
sus shit.
dig
I hate it.
much deeper into the
You haven't given me any
background
valid reason why you
lore
actually don't like
of
anime.
the Nephilims and the tribe of giants, and how that connects with
Again,
both the
I'll say
Vatican
it
and
again.
Rome as a whole,
Just
but
don't
also
watch the weird ones.
and hooks
There's
back into
weird
the main
movies.
game.
Don't watch them. Watch the good movies. There's weird TV shows. Don't watch them. Watch the good TV shows. There's weird games. Don't play them. Play the good games. There's weird anime. Don't watch them. Watch the good anime.
Yeah, so it.
Let's use
it
our
is
brain here.
self-contained, But it also. It's something that you should be able to experience from the first playthrough. As you get through the Vatican, you know, you find Father Ricci. You can go on this quest, or if you've already completed the game before, you can come back to the Vatican. He's there, and that'll put you off onto a new quest as well.
Love that. I can't wait to experience it then as well. Now, as we're looking forward to that, I really enjoyed some of the side stories that we.
But they are all weird. Okay, well, you lost me. Argue with the wall, bro.
Some pictures, so lots more of that to look forward to in the Order of Giants.
Oh yeah. So we have like lots of brand new puzzles, lots of new mechanics, new enemies, and all of our puzzles are like from fresh. You know, we were new mechanics, and we're not recycling anything there. As well, we also have 2 new adventure books that you can find, tons of notes that will give you backstory about the history of the Nephilim and other things. And as Axel has said, this is the kind of content that ties into, you know, the story, you know, from before. Like, you'd be able to find out more about some things that you kind of maybe overlooked, and also about the story to come. So, you know, in your journal, you'll have all these notes, and it fits right into, like, you know, that journey of filling the journal from, like, the very first note you pick up in Marshall College all the way to what you find at in Iraq. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Oh, that sounds so exciting. I wanted to ask about the adventure books.
I don't remember the last time I actually played the story game.
As a way to level up in these skills and stuff.
Man.
I wish I could do that. I mean,
I miss those days. Like, I'm at the point in my life right now where I feel like I'm wasting my time if I don't play a game for content, right? Like, if it's not a game worth streaming, you know what I'm saying?
These aren't just like standing out in the open, but you need to go.
And like, if it's a story game that's not like, I don't know,
it fits right into
like
the,
huge in
you know,
popularity, I guess.
The whole idea of being Indiana
Feels like a
Jones,
waste of time.
Being curious and always open for discovery.
Got you. You guys must be so smart doing puzzles all the time in game and in the
I miss the
office.
days when I was a kid and I would just like
I'm jealous.
buy
So let's
story
talk
games
a
on the
little bit
Xbox or
about
the
process of
PlayStation 3.
creating the expansion itself,
You know?
the development. Maybe Axel, you can start.
Like, for
us off.
example, Call of Duty, right? Like, as an adult now, if I ever, I'm not never getting back into Call of Duty, but if I were to get back into Call of Duty, I wouldn't be playing the campaign. I would be playing multiplayer, you know, or the battle royale. But when I was a kid, I played the campaign of Modern Warfare 2. I played that campaign like 1,000 times when I was a kid.
We also could make sure that we had good integration So the game, the DLC takes place and it kicks off, within the Vatican, and there was not an easy thing to have that from a technical point of view to actually function. There's a lot of hard work from engineers and designers that's just working under the hood, that it's basically this kind of seamless transition into a DLC. So there's a lot of hard work.
Also, this isn't a new game, it's a DLC.
To make sure
Is that how they're gonna do all of them?
Notice that we are swapping out maps and doing a lot of technical.
I wonder, like they're releasing Indiana Jones game, and now there's gonna be a DLC about the second Indiana Jones movie. So there's gonna be another DLC about the third Indiana Jones movie. Is that how it's gonna be?
Part of that conscious choice very early
It's interesting.
on helped us making sure that the experience in the end when you play the DLC is that it fits.
I figured there would be a new game about the next movie.
I mean, I don't want to gas you guys up a little too much, but I just had such a blast with the first one as well, especially with the puzzles and also just uncovering the Vatican and all of the locations we went. And even some of the performances were just so incredible. I was, not to name drop, but I was lucky enough to talk to Troy, Baker and Marius, obviously, about their characters in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. And Troy was saying about how the main point from himself and also from you guys developing it was to really put the player in Indiana's shoes.
Yeah.
It's not Troy Baker's Indiana, it's yourself,
Absolutely.
it's the player's Indiana. So
Yeah.
that's so cool. And coming on to the players and how they've enjoyed the game, how do you think the community feedback has really helped shape the Order of Giants going forward and a lot of the decisions you guys have made?
I mean, at Machine Games, it's always important. We always listen. We love to get, community feedback or player feedback, to hear from the fans. And one thing that stood out to us after
that's good.
releasing The Great Circle was that
One of my
the
favorite
thing
things
that
is
we
when
really
devs
wanted
listen
try
to the fans.
convey with this game was things that were appreciated by the fans
There's
as
nothing.
well.
There's nothing better when
listening
something
in
is
on
bad,
certain aspects, like,
and the
could this
people
be
who
tweaked,
made
could this
that
be
something
polished, that absolutely
listen
helped
to
our
the
process
criticism
moving forward.
and make the
But
thing good again.
We did already obviously had a very strong vision and a plan for what to do, but there are a lot of micro decisions within the DLC and the development of it that is in relation to, listening in.
Like Cyberpunk did that.
It's we had this opportunity to be able to polish some things.
I haven't
even
played it,
further.
but
there are sections within
yeah.
the DLC that is
Everyone was saying it's
even
like a
higher
terrible
quality
game
than
when
the
it
main
came out,
game, just
unplayable dog
due to
shit.
the fact that
And
we
now
had
it's
more
like
time to
it's
polish
praised
certain
for its comeback and how good it is now.
I'd say it was a really
It's
great
crazy.
place to be in terms of confidence on development side, on design side, like being off the base game and going right into
I wish
DLC.
Dragon Ball Sparking Zero would
all
be
the
like
level
that, but
designers, like, really had
hey.
a nice chance to just start
Should I
making
go
new
in the corner
puzzles
and
from,
cry?
after
I kind of
years
want to do
working
that,
on a lot
honestly.
of content and it
What are
had
the
started long
barnacles?
before. We had a lot of new people join, and so this was their first time to get to take a puzzle from start to finish, and it was just, having like the success behind it was, and all the fans saying that they wanted more was just like the greatest impetus. It was
Heck
nice.
yeah, that sounds really refreshing as well, like really gearing up. I love that. Well, speaking of developing it, and Zeke, maybe you can give us a little bit of insight behind the curtains and what the team were up to. Was there any like fun fan favorite moments from or experiences that you could share with us from the team about making Order of Giants?
Oh, I was thinking, I think maybe, getting, one of my favorite parts about developing the core game, and I think this plays into the, DLC.
I'm blowing my
a bit,
nose
was just,
again.
like,
Oh my
you
god,
have
I'm
all
sick
this
and tired,
stuff
I'm
that
sick and
you're able
tired.
to use to beat up
Every
bad
time I
guys.
do
So
it, or
it's a
like,
shovel, it's a
there's
blender,
phlegm and you
it's a,
spit
like,
that shit
shower
out,
brush. And this is the
It
sort of
always
thing
feels
that,
like
we
it's
had
it's
early
like
in the
a
game,
it's like a
and just,
bucket,
as we
and
started to
then
develop it, it's like,
it
oh, this is
empties
super
over
fun.
time.
And at some point we realized
That's what
that
it feels
later in
like.
development, it's we need to have more and more.
It's
and
like
more stuff.
gaslighting your brain
But
into
nobody
believing
had
that.
made list.
So like every time you
And
blow
then
your
when
nose or you
one
spit
day
out
the
phlegm,
associate
it's
game director
it'll
Freakin
end
came
at
to
some
us
point, you
before,
know.
and he was like, "Hey, Zeke, I just have this 150 weapons that I would like to suggest." And so I think that carried on through, the base game, and actually as we started into the DLC, it was just like, what are we going to be able to hit our enemies with now as well?
Flip, that's a lot of choice. I mean, India is certainly well equipped there, that's who's saying.
Yeah.
Well, I have to ask, guys, when and how can we access the new update?
Yeah, so on September 4th, it's out. If you have premium or a premium upgrade or the collector's edition, you will be able to just access that. if you only have like the base version of the game, it will be accessible and you can purchase it as a standalone as well. But you need to have the base game to be able to enjoy the DLC.
Okay, amazing. I can't wait to play myself and get that theme song stuck in my head all over again. I can't wait.
Nice.
Well, Axel, Zeke, it's been so much fun chatting all things Order of Giants. Congratulations again on the main game. Can't wait to play it, and maybe we should go over to the Indiana Jones booth over there and have a look at the puzzles there.
Yeah,
but
indeed.
yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Now, from ourselves here at the Xbox at Gamescom broadcast, we have a very special edition of the official Call of Duty podcast. But first, we're about to fall into the disturbing world of Chronos, the New Dawn, the latest nightmare from Bloober Team. I can't wait to play. Let's join the Traveler in their fight to survive and enjoy some never-before-seen gameplay.
Hello, my name is Wojciech Pinko and I'm a game director of Chronos the New Dawn. And today I'll be your guide through the abandoned factory, which actually was a ground zero for the disease, the change that wiped out humanity. So let's quickly bind weapons to shortcuts. And let's go. In Chronos you can break crates to find more loot, which will be really important. And the first enemy. No signs of life. I think we are safe. So let's move forward.
Right. So, new horror game just dropped. And after this, we're playing Deltarune. Okay, nothing I can change there. Alright, I think I'm gonna go straight into it. I've seen some stuff about this. Frankly, I'm scared. This game contains disturbing and violent imagery, depictions of suicide, loud noises, and jump scares. Please proceed with caution. Caution's my middle name. Oh yeah, here's the selling point for this game. This game uses your webcam to detect when you blink. No webcam data is recorded or saved. We strongly recommend playing the game with this feature enabled. Use webcam. Is it showing my webcam right now, or is it because I have the lights off? Am I supposed to be seeing my face here? What is happening? What is even OBS virtual camera? I don't know if I'm supposed to be seeing my face here. Setting up blink detection. This may take a while. Okay. Well, we will see, I guess. Maybe I won't turn off the lights because they need to pick up my eyeballs, no? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it really is taking a while. And welcome back. So, I wonder when it says this may take a while, if it's actually doing anything, or or will it actually take a while? Interesting. Well, quite a while. Well, I guess I'll put back the music. While we wait. I'm thinking like, because it was a little box, an empty box. I'm thinking that box was supposed to show my camera, and because it wasn't showing it, then nothing's happening right now. I don't know. Bro, you didn't read the chat. I said welcome back, bro. My freaking mic working? My mic's working. Am I supposed to be doing something else here? Am I supposed to set up the OBS virtual camera, whatever? I think maybe it's not working. Can I go back? Shit. Maybe it's not working because OBS is using my camera. So if OBS is using my camera, then the game can't use my camera. Interesting. Well, let's try it this way. I don't know how virtual camera works. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I have to do virtual camera. I don't know how that shit works. Stop, god damn it. Okay, yeah, look. This doesn't work, but virtual camera works, and it's just my face in the corner. How is it supposed to pick up my blinking if I'm in the corner? Is there another way to do it? Hey, okay. Okay, let's see if this works. It can I After pressing begin, blink a few times towards the screen to blink normally and not exaggerate. Oh god. I guess I'll keep the lights on. Okay, it's working. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is scaring me already. Bro, I can't even tell when I'm closing my eyes. Wow. Right amount. Celebration complete. Close your eyes to begin. What? Oh, am I supposed to close them for longer? Or sometimes I actually am not closing them, but it's still doing it. I'm closing them for longer. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, I'm leaving the lights on. I'm leaving the lights on. I think it's not gonna pick up my blinks if I... Oh. Oh god. Oh my god. See, right there I didn't blink, man. Oh my god. I can already tell the monster's gonna kill me without me blinking. What if I go like that? That doesn't even work. Do I have a sprint button? No sprint button. Oh, my bad. Okay, yep. Do I have a flashlight? Fantastic. Oh, oh, oh. Hello. I feel very welcomed. Like, I didn't close my eyes there. I did there, though. Okay. Get debris from the depot and then incinerate it in section A. Got it. Oh, here we go. Picked up a box. What's that for? What's the computer for? Oh my god. Oh god, I'm scared. What is this game? It's a horror game. If I blink, I die. Oh, that was the door. Yeah, so it picks up every time I blink in real life and I die. Get in there, man. Does that work? Did that work? It didn't work. Close the door. Can I crouch? I can't even crouch. Get in there. Get in there. Come on. Come on. Go on now. Get. Go on now. Get. Alright, that works. It does struggle to pick up my blinking sometimes. Sometimes it does it without me blinking, and sometimes I blink and it doesn't do it. Well, I'm not gonna go there. I'm just gonna do my job. Look at my boss. Let me read this. I fixed the incinerator again. They say it's my job. Hey, too bad I'm the staring contest champion. They say it's my job, but no one else ever comes down here. So if you blink, monster get you. Yep, that's pretty much it. Oh, even when I'm reading notes? God damn. Fuck. Stop. Stop it. Oh, my eyes hurt now. I haven't seen another face in days. Or was it weeks? My hands still work. That's what matters. My goodness. Okay, so I can't really do anything else. I can only do this. Wait a second. Yo, flipping yeah. Fuck. Get in there. Fuck. Oh man, this is just like real life. Oh man. Oh man. Yes! Victory. My god. Oh, oops. Why? Was I too close? Oopsie doopsie. Okay, I just won't open that door ever. Okay, got it. Got it. Oh my god. What is that ambience? Stop it. This door, no. The door to my left better not be open. Okay. Well, this job is great so far. Oh, yes. Hello. The nest?
The nest can be found in Section B. Unexpected movement has been detected in Section B, so be careful.
Oh, man. Go to the nest in Section B and incinerate the box you find there. I don't... Fuck. Okay. Oh god. Well, that scared me. What if my eyes hurt? Wait a second. If you blink, does monster get you? Please. I already answered. Listen to my words. I said yes. Okay, that's the nest. He told me to go to the nest. My eyes are freaking hurting, man. God, this is gonna be terrible. Like when I even see the monster now. I don't know, when I see it and then I'm not gonna want to close my eyes. Fuck me. Hey, I'm the staring contest champion. I made that up. Hello? Huh? What just happened? Okay, so am I incinerating like creatures? What the fuck was that? Yeah, job market's tough these days, I guess. What can I say? Fuck. There we go. Fuck. Hey, this is a pretty cool, like, job simulator so far. You know? Except for that part. I'm sure there'll be, like, a maintenance guy to fix that. It was probably just the wind. Okay, that kind of... I thought there was someone looking back at me. Yes, sir.
Please continue disposing of waste from the depot.
Okay. One of these times this door is gonna be open. I can already tell. I already know. I already know. That's exactly what's gonna happen. My right eye hurts. God, this is... I feel like I need to keep my eyes open all the way, which is not what I usually do in my daily life. Not gonna lie. I'm a lazy bones. I'm a lazy bones. But yeah, I feel like I have to keep my eyes open all the way so the game works properly. I'm stuck. I also wish I had the sprint button, but hey, who am I to talk? I'm the sprint button guy. Well, that's great.
Employee number 157, please make your way to the generator in section C.
Section C. Okay, sir. Where the fuck is section C? I mean, this door's open, so I'm guessing through here. Fantastic! I'm not okay. Find the generator in section B. I guess... Hey there, what's up? Name's Ratchet. Why is Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank in my chat right now? Oh, fuck me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh! I blinked. I forgot. Don't blink. Don't blink. Don't blink. Okay, so if I don't... Okay, so not only if I blink, but also if I don't look at him. Okay. Well, how do I know where the frick I'm going? Man? Is there a door behind me? I can't even... I can't... What the fuck do I do? Or no, just enough there or something. Where's Captain Korg when you need him, bro? Okay. Is this section C? Did that say section C? I forgot. No, that says nest. Okay, that's not where I'm supposed to go. Okay, can I go around him without getting my butt blasted right now? Oh! Why did that ah! I looked away on purpose so I can bring him closer to the wall so I can then go around him, but it scared me when I looked back. Unbelievable. Currently deceased. Just dropped randomly. Oh, well, that sucks. Close your eyes to retry. Great. Fantastic. Okay, generator is in front of me. Apparently, section C is... So I just go straight constantly, right? He's not gonna maul me while I go around him, right? Bro, his eyeballs are following me. What game is this? Horror game called Visual. If I blink in real life, the monster kills me. I don't know where the frick I'm going. What do I do now? Well, okay, I knew that was gonna happen, so... God damn it, I don't even know where to go, man. Okay, yeah. But I don't know where to go. Okay, to the left. Okay, okay. Alright. Can I close the door? Well, that flippin' sucks. Now freaking what? And I don't have a sprint button. This freaking sucks, man. God damn it. Not on him. No! No! I don't wanna. Server room. Don't kill me, please. Open. Oh! Close the door. Close the door, damn it. Let me take a break. Let me take a break. My eyes need a break. Everyone like the vid, please. Why? Like the vid if you actually like the vid, bro. He can't open doors, right? What if I blink really fast? Okay, he can't open doors. We're good. What am I even doing here? Forgive me while I blow my nose. Let me put some music for you. There you go. You're welcome. I blow my nose now. Nothing beats getting fucking sick in the summer, boys. I can't stay here much longer. I thought this was the generator, but it wasn't. I need to go further. Well, I mean, I didn't think it was the generator. I just wanted a little break. Where the fuck is the generator, though? Okay, there's 3 doors. Okay, there's 4 doors. Where the flip do I go, man? The fact that I don't even have a sprint button when there's a monster chasing me is unbelievable to me. Okay, he's there. Server room, section B. Is that where I'm supposed to go? I don't even know. I need to find the generator, but where the flip is the generator? Look at this guy. Look at this bastard. You bastard. Okay, that's not a hallway. IRL, I'm literally an entomologist. Hi. Why do you fuck with bugs? Okay, and when bro's behind the wall, I can't even look at him. Please. Oh! Let me through, let me through. This ain't even where I'm supposed... Where do I go? Oh my god. I don't know, they're just kind of cute, not gonna lie. What the flip? Have you ever seen the close-up of a spider? Nothing cute about that. Feels like I have been... Hey, I'm not one to shit on your job when I'm unemployed. What can I say? It feels like I have been here before. There is something I can't seem to remember. I need to find out the truth about this place. What was I doing before getting out of that elevator? I mean, I remember I was picking up trash. I guess I'll go this way. I'm not going this way. I'm gonna go this way. Fuck. Fuck. Bro, my eyes hurt. They hurt. I can't keep him on. Keep him on. I can't keep my eyes on. Nice. Good job. Good job, Cry. Amazing. Good stuff. That's good stuff right there. What's up with this corridor? I don't want to freaking be here. Generator. Okay, it said this is where the generator is. Oh god, I'm gonna close my eyes. I need to go, I need to go. Don't touch me, please. Please, please, please no. Am I in the wrong place? Fuck me. Okay, I'm kind of pissed the sign said generator to my left, and I went to my left and there was nothing there. I'm pissed. No, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. This is bullshit. This is a load of barnacles. What a load of fish paste. Where is he coming from? Yeah, that way. This is where I came from, right? Where is the generator? There's the generator, but there's no generator. Look at that dumbass. Look at his eyes. I blinked. I need to blink again. I need to blink harder this time. Fuck me, bro. It hurts. It hurts my eyes. Oh god. Okay, the sign really isn't helping me, by the way. It's giving me the wrong directions. I can't open these doors. Generator straight. I keep getting stuck on the walls. Generator straight. Generator to the right. Oh. Quick, quick. Open. Open! Okay. Oh. What is this? Labor model. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Unified Systems, Bioreplication Division. I ain't reading all that. Why even give me the option? Generator. You better not be in here. There better not be another one in here. I'll be so pissed. Hilarious. Not going in there. I'm not going in there. What the fuck? I'll just chill on this couch, bruh. God damn it. I'll just chill on this couch and blink all I want. Matter of fact, I'm taking a nap. Alright. Fuck it. I guess I'm going. Mother of God. Oops. Okay. Alright. I don't hear any footsteps. Maybe he's not here. I already feel I'm losing my voice, by the way. Crazy. How did you get there? Fucking shit. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, always. Okay. I guess I'm gonna start hearing footsteps soon, huh? What the fuck? Huh? Hello? Hey guys. Sorry I'm late. They're just hanging around. Is that funny? Laugh, chat. Oh. A cutscene? No shot. Oh, well, that's great. So where could you possibly have come from? Ow. You just knocked my block off. Where am I going? Oh shit. Wow. Is that the end of the game? Did I die? Hello. Thanks for playing. Aw, man. Nah, man, that was a good game, bro. I wanted to play more. What the fuck? God. Shit. Damn, that was such a quick freaking game. Alright, well, let's play some Deltarune. All right, just right into it. Hell yeah. I don't know why I saved. As if I didn't just spawn here from yesterday's playthrough. Well, it is what it is. We move. Well, that's fantastic. Like the 4. Oh, well, that's fantastic. Like the 4. Okay. Just take it slow. Run! Hell yeah. I'm too good at this game. I forgot I had a sprint button, by the way. Oh, man. When am I gonna get a different song other than freaking Root Buster, bro? Like, this song slaps, but how many times? Also, does the game ever get harder? Am I just too good? Am I just that good? Oops. Well, I'm changing. Sorry about that. I was changing category. Anyways. Alright. We move and shit. Hey guys. Did you guys stone? Oh there, Hoshi. Nope. Pun men are scary. But all in they're doing is following the king. I don't think I can do voices when I'm sick, by the way. Fuck's sake. Man. Maybe I'll try. I'll try when one of the main characters is talking. Also, I'm just skipping through. Why am I not reading? I, Mr. Society, am far too intelligent to ever bow down to such a tyrant. Unless you ask me. He's very scary, you see. Interesting. What voice actor did I give Lancer? I forgot. Did I say voice actor? Anyways, I'm losing my mind right now. Fuck. I'm scared to do it now, man, because I don't have a freaking voice. Oh, ho, ho. Well, step on my boots. If it isn't the name, I'm not allowed to say. You boys or girls had better turn back while you can. Lancer, what is this? What is this time? No, ho, ho. I'm simply warning you. Something extremely dangerous is lying ahead. It's actually really inconvenient. I can't go home at all because I'm so scared. What is it? Oh, hey, little guy. Is he gonna grow big and strong and beat my ass? Is that what he's gonna do? It's gonna be a boss, isn't it? That's what you're afraid of. Wow, Pepper Girl, you aren't scared? Why would I be? What's it gonna do? Well, normally, it's just a little dancey guy. Is that the king? All right, well, I was right. It crushes people to death, I think. Hey, I wouldn't be opposed. I don't know what I'm talking about. Hey, some new music. Hell yeah. Let's try it, idiot. I truly do wonder if the game ever gets good. No, not the game. The combat. If it ever gets hard. I like the game, is what I'm trying to say. I just misspoke. I want the game to be hard, though. But who am I kidding? I'm the guy who beat Sans. Nothing should be hard enough to defeat me. I'm so cringe, I hate myself. What happens if one of my characters die? Can I just bring them back to life or what? How many healing items you got, brother? Oh god, what the fuck? Not a big fan of this song either. What the fuck? 700? How many of those you got? Wow. Oh shit, my character died. God damn. Hey, we're back in business. Go down, you bastard. God fucking damn it. Hey, we're so back. Alright, I guess I'm not supposed to kill this thing, huh? Wow. Classify. Its crown loosened a little. Said Chris, if we can get its crown off, it should turn back into a little guy. Susie, help us bow at it. Nah, its crown will come off when I smash this guy into the ground. Alright, I guess I'll bow some more. Is that not what I'm supposed to do? I'm so lost. The crown is 30% loose. Is that what it said last time? What if I do pacify again? %45 lose. Okay, so I have to keep bowing. Oh, there was one that said deep bow. Maybe I should have done that. Shit. Oopsie doopsie. I mean, I definitely wanted to kill this thing, not gonna lie, but... Oh, see ya later. I wanted to kill that thing, you know? We did it. Wow, you clowns really are heroes. You saved the next 20 minutes of my life. Yeah. I'm pretty great, huh? Susie. Not to downplay your contributions, but... you didn't actually help at all. You only made everything worse by attacking it. If you had just acted nice to it in the first place, we could have avoided that entire battle. Are you for real? That thing was bloodthirsty. The only thing keeping it at bay was my axe. I almost said ass. And earlier you terrorized those troops. Those guys were enemies. Oops. Those guys were enemies. Therefore, terrorizing. And before that, you ate an innocent person's cake. Cakes are also my enemy. Whether you like it or not, you're a hero. One with the power to bring peace to the future. Could you please start acting like one? Yeah, when you lay it out like that. I've been a pretty bad hero, haven't I? Alright, Azrael. You got it. I'll change my ways. From now on, I won't be such a rotten hero anymore. I'll just be one of the bad guys instead. Shut your bitch ass the fuck up. Sounds way easier, honestly. Why toothpaste boy? Why is he toothpaste boy? Yeah, toothpaste boy. What does that mean even? We're going to have monogrammed track jackets. Like a Pokemon theme. Where we tell each other secrets. Yeah. Anyways, you guys never. Perhaps I shouldn't have been so hard on her. I just worry that if Susie is too eager to fight, then well, let's just be kind to her. I'm sure Susie will come around soon. Maybe I need to whoop her ass a little bit. Maybe I'm the villain. That's not funny. Oh man. Wait a gosh darn second right now.